I know, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're on, so easy. It's live.
You tell me.
Are we really live?
Yeah.
Why did you say so, man?
Why not?
Well, guys, I guess we're live. Sounds like
it? Does somebody want to check? We have 0 viewers.
Hey, Kyle, get on that.
well, that's
Make sure it's working. We gotta wait for. We started early.
Yep.
Because somebody didn't want to hang out for another 15 minutes. I scheduled it for 3. That's why nobody's here.
It'll be all right, dude. They're
It'll
gonna
be
come
okay.
on.
It's me.
And
Like,
plus, it
who's going to be
archives.
upset they missed me? Cody Huff's coming on.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got.
Keith Money Combs.
I guess we could go ahead and now that Shane's already hit the live button, we can explain what's going on here, guys.
Honestly, I thought it was going to give us like 30 seconds, and then I was going to do that little 30-second video, and it didn't do it.
No, you just caught
So
me.
it's just rolling.
Well, anyways, guys, we're at the Tackle Addict. Is this the re-grand opening? Is that what they're calling it?
Something like that. Brian had a word he used for it. Re-grand opening sounds right.
Yeah. Anyways, it's the hottest thing going in Brooklyn, Texas. Okay.
It is the Catalina wine mixer fish and tackle stores today.
It's going down at Tackle Addict.
It's a full house.
Hopping.
I mean, lots of people in here.
I've been here for a couple hours. It's hopping.
Man, we've got some special people here. First of all, we got Daryl Gleason.
You have some special people. Then you have Daryl Gleason.
No, we got Daryl
He's
Gleason.
throwing shots.
I don't know what he's doing over there. I mean,
we got you first. I mean,
Okay, I do appreciate
you're
that.
number one.
I get to be number one at something. So
Guys, there's no telling how long we'll be live today because we're gonna have a lot of guys on. But we just figured we'd start with Daryl mainly because he's in a rush.
he's a hometown hero.
and he doesn't have time for
Hometown
us.
hero.
He doesn't have time for us.
no rush. No, I have to get home and rig some rods so I can try to defeat you this week. You're the real Rayburn local, and I'm all up in the Toyota series and kind of coming for you.
So the Toyota. So I'm assuming you saw the. I guess we start here. The invitational on Sam Rayburn. You saw the bags it took to win.
I didn't.
So you don't know.
I've been busy. I didn't. Pay
Okay.
attention.
Well,
He has
they
been-
smashed
lot?
them.
They smashed.
They smashed.
Okay.
Do you expect to see the Toyota be like that?
Yes. Yeah, because the lake is fishing so good. I saw the weather forecast, but I know how much time all the guys put in that fish over here and jump in the Toyota. So
Well, also there's several invitational guys that stuck around to fish that event.
they don't. They should be more scared of the locals. But it's going to draw a great field of anglers, and we're fishing Rayburn at a peak time in February. It's going to be a very, very good week.
So I believe it took 68 and some change to win over the course of 3 days in the invitational. You think more?
Yes.
That's
You're
smashing
in
them.
it. What do you think?
Oh,
You've been on the water.
man.
You
wait a
tell
minute,
me.
wait a minute.
I
You
ain't
said
been here.
You're gonna. We bet a steak dinner that you're gonna beat him.
Yes. We may be. He might
I like
finish
that.
98th. As long as I finish 97th, I want my steak.
I like it.
Yeah.
You like your odds.
Well,
But that's because y'all are a team and y'all are helping each other.
We
yeah, well,
haven't-
I'm not
we-
fishing it.
We
because-
literally haven't
You're
been
laying
here.
up, so he has a better shot.
Well, why am I not fishing it? Why?
So I should get
Well,
odds.
Why am I
Shane's
not
not
fishing
fishing it because he's going to be practicing on Conroe.
Oh, yeah.
I want a
Uh,
steak dinner and a free round of golf
Is that the deal?
at the Rayburn Country Club. Yes.
So we're playing.
So what the heck do I get if I win?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You just
You're
be
not part
quiet.
of the bet. You just go
That's just
fishing, little man.
ridiculous.
Just don't lose. So that's the bet.
Yeah.
So if I win, you got to treat me to dinner and golf.
No. I treat you to dinner. I'm getting odds.
No. I don't like that.
You're
It's not fair.
affecting the bet by helping the little man here. He
One
don't
to
know what he's
one.
doing out there. It's
He's
2-on-1
got plenty.
here.
I'm just securing.
Yeah, we'll go steak and golf. I'll do that.
Steak and golf is the bet.
It's not like I'm going
So-
to lose enough money this week. Let's bet some more.
Yeah. Steak and golf.
Sorry.
Daryl wins.
Sorry,
I
Randy.
buy.
We're gonna
Wyatt
be
wins.
spam at our
Daryl
house.
buys.
And I
Yes.
get nothing.
Well, you get the
Spoils of your victory.
spoils of your victory knowing you defeated your idol. Like, I know your girlfriend's here, and she told me that you have a fat head of my likeness in your room
I do.
that
I
you
do.
pray to every night.
We are live on
Do you
YouTube.
still have those fat heads from the classic?
Yeah, they're around. Yeah, that's
Can we get one of those?
no.
We should
No.
have one of those up
We.
on
I promise we won't do
freaking
anything
glass,
to it.
right?
I would
now.
tell you what's scary is there's some of them that are I don't know who has them. They're unspoken for, and I'm worried about what's happening to my face.
Mm.
It's probably not good.
Well,
Wow.
let's while we got you for the short period of time that you
Yeah.
graced us
Yeah.
with,
Yeah, you're welcome.
let's just talk about DG's world. What's going on in Daryl Gleason's world?
Well, we talked at the end of the season last year that I was now a relegated bass pro. So this week I'm doing a Toyota over here while the boys are fishing on that lake I live on.
Yeah.
So I'm running around doing the opens, doing Toyota series. Life's good. I got a new dog. So
Did you really?
Yeah, Rowdy has a friend. His name's Mo. He's a 8-pound rescued little mutt, kind of a Chihuahua long-haired angel, and
He's a puppy. I'm assuming you got him as a puppy. Or
no, he's probably a year or two old.
Okay,
he's a
cool.
mystery dog. He's from the streets.
Rowdy's not sure how to take that, is he?
Rowdy's trying to tolerate him. I call him a Chai Terrier.
A Chai Terrier.
A Chai Terrier. He's from the Chai Terrier group.
Chai Terrier.
Yeah, he's special. He's kind of Randy's little buddy, and so we're 2 tournaments in already on the Opens. First Toyota this week, and then get a few days off,
Yeah.
work on my golf game, and then we'll go to Santee Cooper for the next.
So how many days are you home for?
I fished Toyota, and then 4 days after that. And we're
4
gone
days
again.
and gone.
Yep.
Turn and burn.
Turn and burn camper season is rolling.
Life of a road pro.
It's a lot of fun.
So how you feeling about the rest of the schedule? I mean, Okeechobee was a good finish.
Okeechobee was good. Washita was a stinker. Don't like stinkers.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't great. I finished 101st. Okay, so
Middle of the pack.
So BP rode over here with me to Tackle today.
Yeah.
Shout out Mr. Polinick for letting me escort him over him. We talk about like, dude, it's our sport's brutal, right? We all talk about this a lot, but I looked at the points. I'm 40th in points. There's about 150 EQ guys. So after 2 events, I'm 40th, which is not.
That's not that bad.
It's not, but it's not, only 9 make it. So everything outside of 9, you're like suicidal over. But it's not that bad. I had a stinker week this week. I left takeoff with 2 options. Option A, I think 1 top 10 and 3 or 4 top 30s come out of, and option B was a suck full wasteland, and I went to option B, and just how it worked out. And it was a short window. The bite was a little quick thing and didn't work out. So not a total stinker, but definitely not what I want.
Yeah.
So,
but you got, I mean, we're talking 7 tournaments left here.
Lots of fishing to go.
So
we're just getting our toes wet.
You can afford to finish like that because it's really not that bad.
Yeah, 100%. And honestly, you can afford several of them if you're going to turn it on and
if you smash
it, right?
Top 10 and everything.
So long season. It's all good. It's still painful when it happens, but this is just part of it. I think I don't want to say we've all been there because y'all are so awesome, but I've been there where you make a few bad choices. Next thing you know, you're 101st.
Yeah.
There's still 100 dudes driving home madder than me though.
Yes.
So, but that's just the brutal part of our sport.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Opens, 45 dudes got paid. So a lot of dudes left mad.
A lot of dudes leave mad. It's hard, man. It's tough.
I ain't too mad about it, dude. 1 bad event. But I'm ready for Toyota this week. I think it'd be fun. I hadn't fished Rayburn much. Trying to hang with all the real Rayburn locals is always fun.
I think it's
wish
really
you were
good.
in it.
I wish I was in it too. Matter of fact,
Why aren't you
I
fishing?
kind of threw a little temper tantrum with Wyatt the other day.
He did.
I was out there
and
I had no plans on really fishing it because somebody's got to practice for belt.
Right.
Yeah, like me.
Which we agreed upon.
Wyatt's been on Conroe.
We agreed upon that was our priority was the belt tournament, right?
So
especially because of the payouts.
You went fishing and found some, and then you're like,
well, no. I mean, I knew they were there.
Oh,
you knew. I just went and checked on my pets, and they were definitely there. So then I was like, Keith and I had a little fun on them because I wasn't planning on fishing. Then I kind of was like, well, dang, they're probably on other stuff. So now I really want to fish. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I got to go practice on Toledo.
See, Keith didn't tell me he was with you. He gave me those coordinates earlier because that's how we roll.
No.
Yeah. Hey, see you there. Wednesday, bright and early.
Every now and then I let.
No.
No, it is what it is, dude. Whoa. Loud
puppy fight. Puppy fight.
You're not liking him, bro.
Okay, look, people, it's not that bad. My face probably looked worse. Everything's fine.
You're good.
We have an inquisitive lab and a little baby lab. Camera down.
Camera down.
You can't see Wyatt anymore.
This is the live.
Yes.
Right?
Lauren, we need your help, please. This is what live
give
is
me
all
your
about.
headset and your hat. I'll take
Jesus. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
right.
keep going.
You're the one that disappeared.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a big
fine. That's fine.
Well,
Yeah,
that's good. It feels lopsided now.
Yeah, maybe like turn the camera a little bit.
Yeah. Or we could all just tilt our
make it
heads.
square.
So, hey, it's really great to see that the production value of the juice has really gotten better.
So, like, if you could actually see this way, you'd see there's like a ton of people right here. So it's kind of a little distracting. We got
we're no longer in the garage.
Adorable puppies.
We're now in open public.
Yeah, but the thing that messed the camera up was dogs.
Was
not
a dog.
humans.
Was a dog.
We didn't see
Not
that.
what you'd
we did
expect
not
to-
see that one coming.
Y'all have any hot topics you want to cover? I mean, Rayburn's gonna be good this week.
Yeah, man, that really
You think it'd be 70 pounds to win?
I think with with the certain guys that are in it, that definitely has the
Starting to stutter.
well,
Okay,
it
so
definitely has the potential to go over
like,
70.
what I was saying earlier, like it's going to be such a good field, but
Mm-hmm.
but the dudes, like all you local boys that really are dialed. Look what Marshall Hughes done. The other day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so when you got
Yeah.
the potential of a guy catching like 37 pounds 2 days in a row or something, you
Well,
got to have a whole lot more.
I don't know about 2 days
Yeah.
in a row, but yes, because you
know
have
what I'm saying.
because you have potential of a bag like that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what makes these events hard to gauge what's going to win.
Uh-huh.
I'd prefer it to be like 18 a day because like 18 that's my 30.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that'll be good. 18 today would be solid.
Oh, 18 days gonna be way up there, no
But
doubt.
It'll be fun. It's as I've traveled around the country so much the last few years, you realize how good Toledo Bend and Sam Rayburn really is. Even when people was like, "Oh, it's not fishing," they're all good.
Yeah.
We're very blessed.
Yeah.
To
They have
get to
their
compete.
they have their times though. You know, like Rayburn's just now turning on.
It's fine. It's
And-
still
Well, it's that time of year.
the
mean,
potential's out there every day, though. Right?
You guys got a warming trend during your tournament. I think like every day is just gonna get.
Yeah, this is the
Dumber and
beauty
dumber.
of this Toyota is guys are going to be able to pretty much compete however they want.
Yeah.
Like it's going to open
You don't have to
open
fish
it up.
one
No,
way or the other.
you don't have to go out there and scope if you don't want to. Like if you want to fish out and compete, you
I'm
can.
gonna scope. I put brakes on my boat just for this event.
Yeah.
I got power brakes on that sucker.
He's like,
man.
I'm scoping.
I'm scoping.
Did you
That's
put the
all I did.
forward on too?
No, I did not. 'Cause
Just
I'm
the
not-
reverse button.
I just did the reverse. I just want
Okay.
to stop. Yeah.
Mm.
And I used them a little this week. They're pretty handy.
I bet.
They are.
I bet.
They're pretty cool.
We need some of those, Wyatt.
I look like a crappie.
Oh, I
fish
know.
when
I-
get it, but
They're just not cheap.
Well, Daryl said he can hook us up.
He just looked at
I
me
thought he
like,
was
"What are
gonna,
you talking about?"
Sponsor us for those. Is that not what you said?
when you're a relegated
I
pro,
thought Mary Kay was sponsoring.
let me explain. When you're a relegated pro, you sponsor no one other than Team Rowdy,
Oh.
Mo, and Randy. The
See, I
rest
thought
of y'all-
Randy told you like, look, I really need to expand beyond you. I need to kind of diversify my portfolio. I need,
No,
Wyatt and Shane and
No.
Team Juice on the
No.
Mary Kay.
Mama's
That'd be
wanting
awesome.
a new camper. We're new camper shopping right now, so
Oh,
we're sponsoring us.
I got it.
So, but it's pretty cool to get to come over today, hang out. Got to see a few friends I ain't got to see in a
Hold on,
while.
we got a question for you.
Oh, lay
We
it on
kind of
me.
touched on this a little bit.
Yeah. No,
Is Gleason pleased with his first two opens?
no, I'm not.
You
And
were pleased with Okeechobee.
Okeechobee, I was happy, but I left meat on the table, dude.
What did you finish there?
I finished 38th
Okay, yeah, that,
In the
Uh,
money.
in the money, got
the money.
paid, but practice was better than that. And I lost a few fish. We always lose a few fish, but you're always pissed off when you do, right?
Yep.
And so I wasn't mad at it though. So
Yeah.
so I'm kind of turning over a new leaf in my life, trying to be real positive with everything, right? So I did leave there in a good place, like good start. If you do that, even right now, I do that 7 more times a season, I might qualify. Maybe.
No,
I'm
100.
close.
Oh, 100%.
100%. Yeah.
Washita, no, I'm not happy at all. I'm ticked off because I don't want to say I made the wrong choice. I had 2 choices to make. The one I made didn't work out, and the little bite window was so short. It wasn't like I had time to make up for it.
Yeah.
But and there's other things I didn't do in practice. I'm a little disappointed I didn't expand some things and figure out how to catch them midday and stuff like that. There were plenty of ways to do it. Hey, that guy's buying my hat.
Yeah, he is.
Silver Fox hat?
Shout out to that guy. Yeah, that.
Well,
Man.
no pressure, but you were one of Shane's picks. We had
For what?
to make the elites.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
Well, that's good. That shows you don't listen to our pod. We appreciate
I
that.
do listen to y'all's pod pretty often, but not always. So that's something else I've done. I've tuned out.
The noise.
Well, like we're in this fishing is all it's on my brain 24/7. It has
Right,
been for
right,
years,
right.
So I've tried to tune out just a touch of the stuff going on because the stuff going on doesn't always help me get where I need to be mentally.
Yeah.
Right. And so, anyways, thank you for the question. Is that hella bass?
Bass.
No, Gleason's pissed off at Washita, man, but that's all right. You got to get a stinker out of the way
Were
sometimes.
Perspective scoping at
Uh,
Okeechobee? Do you want to talk about that or no?
I mean, Scott Martin Blue
Okay,
that's
been
kinda
out
out.
doing it. I mean, we saw it.
I recently switched to Garmin Electronics.
Yeah.
And I have a forward transducer and a perspective transducer. And I'm very happy with the products that I'm using. And I will be talking about them more at the Bass Tank Academy. And you can sign up for that where we'll be giving instructions and talking all about it there. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I am. It's a cool deal.
Yeah.
Y'all can talk about that on your own. I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, just specifically Okeechobee, it looked like Scott Martin,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't finish that video, but that was
I didn't watch
impressive.
much of it. His
So that was
stringers
insane,
were
right?
impressive.
I mean, like the boats were just.
Oh,
It looked like he could cast another dude's boat.
Oh, Scott's video was like he's literally
savage.
smashing.
I went to
in
that
front of
crowd day
everybody.
one and fished around like 4 hours and everything. Every time I saw a fish on scope, and flipped to it, it was trying to vacate the area as quick as I could.
Yeah.
So it's we all knew it was going to go down out there every day
How
of
do
practice.
you find? It looked like he had
It's not live on Facebook.
How?
like a little section right in front of him that's just full of giants,
Idiot.
and nobody around him found that. How do you find that in a big flat?
I don't know. That I don't know. If I
We don't
did,
need to have him on.
if I knew,
You would have done it.
I perhaps would have considered being great instead of just okay.
See y'all.
But no, I mean I'm not. Nah, bro, I'm like 40th. I think I'm 40th. I'm not 16th.
What do you say?
He said I 16th in EQ points. I look. So what I'm going to do this
You
year.
want me to look?
I don't care. I looked at
Nah.
it. It said 40th last night.
It don't matter. He just needs to
It doesn't
smash
matter.
it.
I mean,
It's
there's
not
so much
good.
fishing, but
And that's something else I'm going to do. I'm going to look air occasionally, but like I'm tired of watching points. I'm going to just go try to catch them and be good.
try to win every one.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. You got 7 more chances to qualify for Classic, which is.
Yep.
I know you want to get back there.
Absolutely. Yeah. That was a special opportunity to get to go do that. So
That's awesome, dude.
I know you two are trying to do the same thing this year. If you
Man,
make
we're
it-
going. We're going to the nation championship.
and I'm
we just need to
telling
finish
you,
in top 3.
I can't describe it. I hope you get to go through those feelings. Like when I won that open and knew I qualified, like
I want to go bad
it
And
makes
if we made
every
it,
101st place finish worth it for that moment.
for that one.
It does.
if we made it, we get to go to Fort Worth. Not far.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just announced that Ray Roberts.
Yep. Wouldn't it be cool?
Not great.
At a way better
if
time
we
than we went
all
last
made it
time.
there, though?
That would be
I mean, It's
awesome.
a possibility.
It's a huge.
I got 7 swings left.
That's going to be a party.
That would be
I'm
a
just going
party.
to say.
Be a party.
That would be a party.
From Brooklyn to Manny, Louisiana.
The,
The beer will be flowing.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be definitely.
Well, we
be
have to go get it done. So I still have a lot of fishing to go. So I'm ready to get to Santee though. I had a good event there last year. Been there once or twice, but beyond that, I hadn't really got focused in on much of the schedule. So
Dude, just go smash them.
that's
go
the
catch
plan.
him. Do what
Just
you
go
do.
smash them,
That's the
bro.
plan. But look, dude,
You're still on my team.
you know how tough
Still on
all
the
this is.
roster.
Y'all, you done them last year, right? You done the invitations last year. It's the field is so deep with quality anglers now that
Well,
you got to dig in, man.
I was talking to Lauren about this on the way here, even though she probably can't comprehend what I'm saying.
What are you calling her, dumb?
No, it's just this fishing thing. If you're not in it, have you ever tried to talk to somebody about
Yeah.
this fishing thing and they have absolutely no idea what you're talking about? Because you can't unless you've been in the field and felt that pressure. And I told her, and I would assume
Wyatt just signed his death certificate.
yeah, I'm not talking about her.
But no,
Anyone,
I get what you're saying. It's
Wait,
hard for
unless
someone
you've been
to,
thrown in the fire and felt that pressure,
Yeah.
you just don't get it. And this is what I said about our sport.
Y'all are good. We're just talking.
Is
Just
it all right,
friends.
Shane?
It's okay.
It's
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 manageable.
tolerable.
This is what I said about our sport
It's gonna
is
get knocked over.
Camera
is-
girl Lauren's on it.
the
gonna
somewhat
get knocked over for
the
sure.
somewhat
This is a
frustrating
bad
part about
area.
our sport is you can only control so much. Like it's not football, it's not baseball, it's not basketball. You can't like those guys
Yeah.
can
Sorry
control a
about
lot
the
Yeah.
more because it's
Yeah.
a physical sport.
There's just a lot of variables.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
who knows? And so what I'm not doing though is when I have a bad event, beat myself up. I beat myself up
Good.
a lot. Dude.
Good.
That sucks.
Yep.
So I ain't gonna do that. I had a bad event, stinker out of the way. So now we catch them.
Now
But-
go catch them.
I want to catch them this week.
You will.
I wonder if the next guy coming on has some advice.
He's not going to tell you.
I know.
Even if you did,
He's a shrewd character, but I still love him. He's a TA teammate from way back from what 2016.
OG. He was the OG.
He was OG.
Tackle Addict
I
pro.
followed him up like I typically do. In
Yeah.
his footsteps.
You two were the first two, actually.
Yep. But I did
You
things
and
with a
Keith.
dolphin on camera that he would never do.
Well, we just didn't get it on camera with Keith.
But the video's out there, right?
I've seen
I
that
have the
video.
video.
That is crazy.
Bring it back.
It's on Tackle Addict's YouTube. Matter of
Bring it
fact,
back for
I'll
the old
put it in
times.
here. Well,
All right. Well, I'll see you
Man,
this week. See you
we
at the Canyon.
appreciate you.
About
Yes, sir.
8:30.
Get out of the
Yes,
way.
sir.
Let you through.
Bye, people.
I'm gonna square this up again. Come in.
Lauren, nice meeting you.
We got several comments coming in, Shane. You have to put a
You can
couple
do
of them
better.
up.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I'll get the comments up.
Your lunch
Trying to-
and dinner.
That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. The people understand that we've got we're dealing with what we got.
Lauren should snap like a little story of what's going on the outside.
Yeah, well,
Share the link.
just take a little video.
Comment.
We'll do
Like,
that.
take a
you want
little
on
video,
the
post on the juice, show what we're
There you
doing.
go.
Somebody
Keith.
give me the juice.
All right, guys.
Anybody recognize this guy?
Number 2 for the day,
Keith Money Combs.
but number 1 in your hearts.
Number 1 in your hearts.
Keith Money Combs, man.
Actually, let's start with this with Keith because he's Conroe man. We'll throw this question up here. So the Brandon Belt Team Series, which I mean, you're not gonna be fishing, you'll be out on Toledo Bend. Priorities. I get it.
Yeah, got to fish in an Elite Series event.
Elite Series event, Brandon Belt Team Series. It's a toss up.
Yeah.
What will it take to win Conroe next week? 2-day team
2-day
tournament.
total.
2-day total, I would say probably around 52.
Dang it.
52?
Okay. 26 a day.
26 a day, but I bet it's more of a big bag
Followed by a mediocre bag.
yeah, or vice versa. You know, somebody catches 13 and they're still in it on Conroe.
Right, and Conroe's been extremely good to you. Did you win 2? Is it TTBCs?
He
2
won
there?
3, but 2 on Conroe.
No, I know he won 3, but 2 on Conroe, right?
2 on Conroe,
1 on
Fork, and then had a couple other. I've only fished besides the classic. The classic was my stinker over there somehow, but Conroe's really just meshed really good for me. So I'm jealous. I wish I was going over there to fish with y'all.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, you can
maybe I will.
drop out of the elite.
Maybe make a few
No.
calls. No.
Yeah.
That was the Texas Florida Bass Classic that you won. I don't know if it was your first or second there, but that was where the infamous video of Mike Iaconelli snapping a rod over the side of the boat came, right? When y'all
The
had a fish
playoff.
off.
Fish off.
Yeah, Mike got a little upset, but you know, it was 150,000. Things happen, but
That video is so funny.
he got a little worked up over that deal. But you know, it was that was kind of a bad deal. They put us, we were tied, and the thing that nobody probably knows is Ott Defoe, I think, was in third. Ott was like 30 pounds behind me and Iaconelli, and we're tied. And we got to go out and have a sudden death fish off. Whoever catches the first keeper wins it all. So it's a high pressure deal.
I remember watching that video, and I mean, I've watched it a couple times, but I remember when you caught that fish, you like measured it really quick, and you're like, you calling him? You calling him?
Yeah. He's sitting down. Call him right now.
So I didn't know what was going on. I mean, it was like everything happened fast. We come in, and I think, you know, I got 25 pounds. Surely I'm gonna win this thing. And we get up there, we're tied. And Mercer, this was like his first MC job, I think, way back then. He says, "Oh man,
Smooched on the
Nice.
head.
What's his deal,
Oh,
man?
Got
man.
my ear. That was
gosh,
Gross.
that's so weird, dude."
all right.
You can't trust the silver
On live
fox.
camera.
But
Kind of used to that, to be honest.
yeah. They
So
just
y'all are
kinda-
tied.
We're tied, and Mercer's like, you know what the tiebreaker is? I'm like, largest 1 day weight. Nope. Is it big bass? Nope. You're gonna have a fish off. And I remember launching, and you know, the tournament director briefed us on the rules. I look over at Mike's boat. He's got all kinds of rods. He's got shaky heads, wacky rigs. You know, like if you ever see his boat, he's got crap heaped up on top of each other. I got crankbait and a jig, and that's what I got in my boat. And
Oh,
I'm gonna
Lord.
go out and fish for a 2-pounder, and you know, luckily I got it.
That's awesome, dude. That had to have been an incredible feeling to catch that joker.
Oh, yeah. Well, but you're going to be at Toledo.
Toledo
First
Bend, man.
elite. You got to be like amped up, ready to go.
Well, it's been like such a grind of a prep for this tournament because there's so many variables that could play. You know, they could be spawning, they could be, you know, a lot of fish staging. The deep bite could still be there. You know, electronics are better than they were last year. Is that going to be a factor? Am I behind on that? There's just a lot of questions in a fisherman's mind right now. And I think I think the common theme is you would see everybody's tackle box on their boat just crammed full. It's who knows how it's going to be
all
won.
over the board. Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, you got to be ready to go because it's the first one of the season and just anxious.
Yeah, when we launch in the morning, I'm sure I'm going to be the first one at the ramp 2 hours early because I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Nice. And practice starts tomorrow.
Yep,
It's gonna be 30.
30. So that'll take.
Oh, y'all
little
start
bit.
practice tomorrow. Okay, yeah. So it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
nice and cold, but warming up on y'all as
They're
the
doing
week
off
goes.
days now, right?
Just this one because we have a meeting and some.
Oh, the
kind
first
of-
one. Yeah.
some
I
things
got
to
you.
do.
So for the people that are watching that don't really know how it all works, how does y'all's practice work? Days and how many days you get, half days, whatever it may be.
We get 3 full days. And if in this one we'll have 3 full days and a day off, so you can stay on the water till dark on Wednesday, or excuse me, Tuesday. Normally on the last practice day, you'll come in a little bit early, get your stuff,
Get ready.
tied on. So
Mhm.
I think there's a few tournaments that we have off days this year, but most it's just practice and straight into the tournament, which I like because then you're not going to lose a lot of, like this week. We have the day off, and it's a warm day. It's going to be like on everybody's mind. Are they going to stay where I found them? So I like to just go straight into the tournament.
Yeah, for sure. We filmed a few podcasts and talked about that Toledo event. And that was you were one of the names I brought up as like my pick. Like I really want to see him win with a plug. Like I think it'd be awesome to see that in today's world. I mean, you know how it's going. So
Yeah, you're definitely on the radar. I'm sure everybody knows that. I mean, just being this close to home and being the lake that it is. But Century Belt or no Century Belt to win this one?
Oh, definitely Century Belt, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to be a good one. I think it'll take 17 just to crack a top 50.
good Lord.
Dang.
Maybe
No.
18.
18 a day?
18 a day.
I see that.
They bringing it at Toledo Bend.
They bring it every time on this tour, so that's going to happen. We're in a lake that's just absolutely full of 3s and 3.5. So yeah, it's going to take 18 just to get a check.
Wow. I think
Yeah.
you're going to see a very widespread too. I think it'd be really cool. I think you're going to see some guys fish a lot of different ways.
Yeah, no, it's going to be all over the board. I'm excited to see that one get going for sure.
I do think it is going to be all over the board. There's going to be guys that run north and fish cypress trees and flooded stuff. There'll be guys fishing inside grass edges, outside grass edges. There'll be guys that commit to fishing, in the middle, and some fishing staging fish down on the south end in 20, 25 foot. And then, guys that just go all in on the scope bite too. So there's going to be a lot of things that work. I hope that, when it's all said and done and, you look at Bass Live on the last day, it's not like a full field of guys fishing the same way. I don't expect that. I think it'll be a good mix.
No, I think it'll be a good mix
I
on the
agree.
final day. But I'm curious to see how many Century Belts are going to be handed out. I think it's going to be more than one.
Yeah,
think
I mean,
so.
definitely. I mean, it's setting up to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where do y'all go next after Toledo?
Fork,
Oh my goodness!
another Century Belt.
So we're just smashing, and we're just too smashed.
Just starting off
we're just
hot.
freaking smashing them, dude.
Big ones.
Yeah.
So Fork, what? That's a March event.
Yeah, it'll be the last couple of days of February.
So how much time do you have off between Toledo and Fork?
There's none. So if you make a top 10, you'll drive
Oh,
straight
it's
over
like
there.
straight to it.
Straight to it.
Dang.
Good
Yeah, we
Lord.
can't see the weather that far out, but we're overdue for a big cold front to come down through this part of the country. But it's also getting into March. We may have dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of had a cold front come through here. I mean, 30. It
Yeah.
was cold today. It was warm yesterday. Totally. I mean, but you're right. There is typically a late one. There's usually one always in the middle of dang March.
Goodness, I'm
but
just sitting here thinking that's crazy.
which one's going to take more weight, Toledo or Fork?
Fork's going to take more weight.
They coming.
I'm going to pick Toledo.
Yeah, the thing about Fork, I may backtrack on that. Fork, I think would, but one thing the variable that we're going to have this time that we usually don't have, we usually hit Fork more in the summertime. We're going to have everybody fishing for the same fish. Lots of people travel to Fork on vacation. They're going to be there. I'm gonna retract that because of the pressure that Fork's going to get. I'm going to say Toledo's going to outproduce it on big weights.
On the top end.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
So
saying something really.
let me try to see if I can remember this. So Patrick Walters won on what time of year was that?
September.
Yep.
Okay, and then we got Lee Livesey who's won
Twice.
and we're
Last-
talking post-spawn, both post-spawn, right? Like
Mhm.
May and okay,
Early
gotcha.
summer.
Yeah.
So this is new. Like we haven't been to Fork at this time yet.
No. We've only been there post spawn. Like we've had some shad spawn type tournaments there. We had the one in the fall that was, pretty much a straight up summertime bite. So yeah, this is a new thing.
I
Yep.
got you. I'm gonna go ahead and vote for it then. I'm gonna vote for it for a bigger weight. I just think if a lot of fish haven't pushed, there's gonna be some giants
There-
together, and it might get nasty.
So you're going Fork is going to take the bigger weight.
Yeah, absolutely. That place is
Yeah, it's silly.
We shall
sure.
see, I guess, if I'm right, but I'm gonna go for it. Just
What else
just
on the
because.
schedule's calling your name?
Y'all go to Sandy Cooper for that?
No, Santee. We got 2 in Florida that are
Oh,
weird,
okay.
weird
April,
times.
Florida.
April,
Got you.
Florida events. So post spawn, shad spawn, Florida stuff. Who knows how it's gonna, shake things up. And then we kind of hit a little period where it's just not really exciting to me. Like Smith Lake, Wheeler, they're good, but they're not what we just came off of.
No.
And then we go north, and it'll be good. We
Yeah.
do got Murray in the middle, which Murray is a good lake.
Yeah,
Over
Murray.
Absolutely.
Last year's Murray event was insane.
That place has been showing out.
Yeah,
Is that the
No
same time
doubt.
it was last year or earlier or later?
same time.
Okay.
You got any comments, Shade? I don't even know if somebody asking Keith anything.
Man, it's pretty quiet over here. They're
Okay.
just tuned in listening to him.
I'm just making
If
sure.
you guys got
man.
any questions, be sure to send
Just
them
making
over.
sure.
But we're not keeping on too much longer. I know you've been here, 2 days already now?
Yeah, we've been working here at the Tackle Addict grand reopening. It's been a good crowd, selling tons of baits, talking fishing. So that's been fun. But now it's time to go to work.
Yeah. Yeah. What are they doing here giveaways wise? You know all the stuff? I mean, I see all
Um,
kinds of stuff.
And they've been doing a lot of giveaways. We had some seminars. Me and Lee were talking about
Right.
spawn fishing yesterday. So
Mhm.
they got a lot going on, giving something back to the customers down here at Tackle Addict.
Yeah, no, I think they're doing a bunch of giveaways, like any purchase. I see you guys picking up free shirts here with a purchase, and then I think that puts your name in a drawing. And they got all kinds of stuff: coolers, goodie bags, boxes, hats, scales. There's all kinds of stuff they're giving away. So
For sure. For
yep,
sure.
if you're around, you better get over here. I think 6:00 is the deadline.
Yep. Coming up
But-
quick. Coming up quick. Well,
Well-
you got anything else for Dr. Combs?
No, man, we can turn them loose. We got another.
We got another stud coming who knows a
Yeah.
little bit about Toledo Bend himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
gotta stick around and listen to what he's got to say. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming
Yeah,
on.
appreciate
Dude. We'll
your
get out of
time,
your
dude.
way. We'll let you go. You've been here working your tail off.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Man, this is awesome. This is exactly how I envisioned it in my mind. Just having all these freaking studs on. I will say, well, we'll save that for a little bit. Say that for a little bit. Shane asked another one of our guys to come on. We'll talk about it in a minute. Anyways, we got Mr. Cody Huff, the man who knows a little bit about Toledo Bend himself. I remember very specifically.
Back-to-back wins?
Yes.
See, that was whenever live scope wasn't a thing.
It
It was a little bit
No,
different.
bro, you
then.
blew it up. How many scope units, how many garments do you think you sold from that event on Toledo Bend?
I don't know. I would have to say we sold a few, but
No doubt. I remember like it was yesterday. Like it was yesterday, bro. Shane, do you remember talking about that after he did it? You remember?
Yeah. It was nuts, dude. Like
I was like,
did you
hold up.
fish- We didn't. Neither one of us fished that Toyota series.
No,
I didn't.
I was
at
at a, what year was that college event?
it may. I think it was 2020, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I was out of college. So but I do remember it. I was like, and I remember the buzz about it. They were like, hey, is this dude throwing a jigging spoon, cracking them like crazy on Toledo Bend on the main river? And I'm like, that's what it looks like. That's some different stuff, dude. That's different. So
I like that whole deal though. It was like the perfect storm.
Mhm.
If it was any other week, that wouldn't happen. Like when we got there, the water was warming. It's probably kind of like this, and they're all going to the bank, and then we just had a crazy cold front. And as soon as that cold front hit, they just all
hit the brakes and
they just started just looking for their buddies, and like they just all schooled back up like crazy.
man, that's crazy. So But dude, like that's not something that a lot of people do. Is that you know, table rock or is that like something that you learned there, like you were comfortable there? Because there's a lot of guys around here that are just not comfortable in that depth.
Yeah. So like growing up, I never had a fish finder until I was in college. So my whole life, like I felt like I was getting my butt kicked by these guys that had these fish finders.
Mm.
So finally, I end up buying a Garmin, and I was like, I'm going to figure out how to do this. And it was just one of those deals where, you know, you're so competitive and, you know, you want to figure out something different. And I just spent like a ridiculous amount of time, you know, actually embracing it and trying to figure it out. And, you know, once you open your eyes to that new technology and figure out, hey, fish do live, you know, 30, 40, 50 feet deep, it's like you get that feeling you're looking for fish that other people aren't seeing at the time, you know?
Oh, 100%. That's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah. So, I mean, just the thought of getting to fish for fish that don't ever get messed with, I was like, man, this is something that I'm into, you know?
So, did you grow up like? I guess we can ask because we haven't, you know, Keith
Yeah,
and Daryl, we've had them
John
on the
for a full
show, so we
episode.
don't
We need
know
to
your
get him on.
story. It'd be awesome. I think a lot of people would love to hear your story because my next question was going to be like, well, did you fish that deep without electronics and you were already comfortable in that depth, or was it an electronics deal? But I guess like tell us like how you came up, and because it's really, to me, it's really interesting. So
Yeah. So I grew up in southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, fishing bull shoals, table rock lakes, you know, and we would always, you know, we'd be night fishing and you'd be fishing a bluff, dragging your jig 40 feet deep, you know, like just when it gets hot, you know, that's what you do. And it was just a normal deal, you know, to fish brush that deep and fish a jig that deep and all that. You know, we used to swim a little grub out 25 feet deep on points and stuff when I was a kid, you know, just catching fish. And, you know, everybody always thought, oh, we didn't catch them today. They were suspended. You know, you can't catch them suspended. You know, that's what I heard my whole life. It's like, oh, they're out off the bank. They're suspended. You know, we didn't get any
uncatchable.
bites today. Nobody can catch those. And so you start to, you know, you get that new technology and you start seeing them and you're like, I'm going to figure out how to catch those.
Mm.
And it was one of those deals, you know, for the first few years, whenever nobody had it, you could mop up some fish that have never seen a bait before. But you can tell like they're getting smarter, man. I mean, every day I went to a little lake yesterday and I had my distance on like 120 feet. And as soon as I'd see those big blimps floating out there, like they'd be
Swimming away.
they'd be scooting away. I was like, you sorry suckers, man.
You think it's do you think it's the frequency from the transducer, or you think it's the boats in general?
I think it's the boats because, like, you know, I mean, the water was slapping on the side of the boat.
Yeah,
But,
that's what we talk about all the time. Yeah.
like, you say that, but then you go places where they don't care.
Mm-mm.
They
Like,
swim up to you.
They just come check you out.
Yeah.
Like,
100% they do.
yeah, these things, they knew somebody was trying to stick them. They were like, I'm going to ease on out of here. And you'll watch them swim all the way to the bottom, start swimming back up. And, like, they're moving pretty good.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So you grew. So was that before college or high school? When did you get like? When is the time that you got introduced to that technology?
I mean, I didn't never get introduced to it till like college. I had never really seen it, and like I said, it was a big deal whenever I got a graph that had mapping. I was like, this is awesome. I was like, this is cutting edge stuff,
Ain't no
man.
doubt.
And, you know, I was like, whenever I could see fish with live scope, I was like, I'm just using this thing. You know, I'm going to go throw up blobs all day until I figured out, you know, little by little how to catch them. And honestly, yeah, I might have been one of the first guys to start winning a couple tournaments on it, but I didn't use it like I could have. And I didn't know that at the time. You know, it's one of those things you look back and you just want to punch yourself in the face because I had this stuff. You know what I mean? Other people can be like, oh, I didn't have it. I didn't have the chance. But like, I didn't realize I could go to freaking Okeechobee and just do that and win. But I just
That
don't
was
know.
insane.
Yeah.
That was insane.
It's
I know what
crazy,
you mean,
bro.
because when I first put it on, I remember telling Wyatt, I was like, dude, you got one yet? He didn't have one. And I was like, man, we had this deep spot that we like to fish, and they get there and they kind of get roaming around real bad. I remember I was fishing a BFL. It was the very first tournament I had with it, and I see this, you know, I didn't know what it is. I don't know what's a carp. I don't know what's a catfish. I see this blob floating. It's like 30 foot of water, 10 foot down. Throw a Demiki rig over to it. It's a 7-pounder. It was like,
Light bulb.
what in the world is going on? And we even still that year we never really applied. It was, I kind of treated it like a fluke deal. If in hindsight, like you said, it'd be like, if I only knew what I know now when I had that technology, what we could have done to it if we would have just locked into that, how dominant it would have been before these fish got smart to it. Because now, like Rayburn, I mean, your catch rate's probably 10 to 20% of what you throw at that actually sees your bait and reacts to your bait. You're going to catch about 10 or 20%.
Yeah, they're intelligent, bro. There's no doubt about it. What do you So yeah, I'm assuming based on what you said, you're not getting the vibes that you're going to catch them on Toledo being the same way you dominated the college and Toyota event.
You know, I'm not saying that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I rolled back to some of the same holes and still catch them. Yeah, they've been pounded on, they've been caught, they've been messed with, but
on those holes, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like on those places.
I
But
doubt it.
that's the thing. Like, even when people see you doing it,
No, I'm telling you right now, dude.
and like they know what you're doing and they know what you're throwing.
Them local, I don't know.
They might be trying, but
That's the thing. A lot of them don't ever get their bait in front of the fish.
yeah.
I mean, and that's the biggest thing is like, I see it all the time because like where I live now, everybody is trying to do it.
Out there doing it.
So like
yeah.
you can't even run to the back of a pocket without trying to run people over. Like you're running the bank trying to get, because they're just laying, the people are out in these drains fishing, but you wouldn't believe, you know, you can get in a crowd like that and just go to whacking them because, you know, other people just might not be showing them the bait right. You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's and I'm sure you hear it all the time. There's like this argument that people say, "Oh, well, live scoping's easy; it's cheating." It is not.
Never tried
It
it.
is not.
No,
automatic.
that's usually guys who never tried it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Those guys don't
I
have
actually
it.
brought this up on our last episode. Like,
It's not
usually the
easy.
people, those comments that you see on social media, the loudest are the people who absolutely have no idea what they're talking about.
I want to talk to you about you run that blue pallet, don't you?
Mhm.
I mean, obviously you're super good at, you know, that technology and you've done well with it. So, you know, I've messed around with all the color palettes. I'm just curious how you land on that one.
You know, I ran amber forever and it was fine. You know, I caught a lot of fish on it, but you get a bright sunny day, I can't see the screen. Like I know
With the
everybody
black
sees
screen.
different. That black screen, it seems like I get a really bad glare off of it, and it's like I just can't like the stuff doesn't pop to me. Whenever I'm looking at that blue screen, it doesn't get that glare, and then like something white pops out to me better than something
dark.
yellow on a black screen. Like if I'm looking at a blue screen and something white, you know, if you see a big one, they got a lot of red in them, you know, and you got like a white and red pops up out there, or you can kind of see that on the bottom instead of, you know, something that's the same color as the bottom. If that makes sense.
Got you.
How many deucers you running with this year?
Right now, I only have two, both on the front. We got something coming that's going to be pretty cool. That's going to be for the back, but I don't have it yet. So we'll see whenever that gets here, you know.
There you go.
Absolutely.
You got brakes?
I don't have brakes, man.
I figured you'd be on that train.
I think it's cool. I mean, that's just like if somebody called me and was like, "Hey, you want to run some of these?" I'd probably run them, but
You're not gonna go out and buy them and put them on there yet.
no.
I mean, think you need it.
I've done it for so long without them. Like it would be weird. Like I would see a fish and I would turn my trolling motor around and I'd slow down
Yeah.
and not realize I could just push however you work a brake. I don't even know how you work it.
Like you just drop your poles, hit a button.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you already have
hold
them
the
down in the water, and there's like a little foot button, and just burn, so you never take your trolling motor off the fish.
yeah. I mean, I think it would. I mean, it would probably help because I mean, there's a lot of times that I've been flying on the trolling motor, you know, and you try to turn around and slow down and freak them out.
Yeah.
Or even if you don't freak them out, they come running right to you, trying to see what just happened, and makes it a little bit tougher on you. You don't have as much room to work with them, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking on these? You know, we just talked about some of these pressured fish, you know, whatever the case may be. They've gotten smarter in a hurry. And the people that do it a lot, you know it. You can see it. What are you thinking? Like, I know it's probably hard to answer, but what's next? Like, are these fish going to get that intelligent? Or is there, I think, in my opinion, there might be certain times of years where they're a little bit dumber. But, you know, like something's going to come from it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. It's hard to say. I mean, because like it just keeps evolving. I mean, we think that people are not going to catch them with live scope because they went shallow, and then you just watched them win Okeechobee on perspective bed fishing.
Let's set the
So-
all-time record.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm just to the point now where I'm like, I'm going to pay a little more attention. You know what I mean? I'm going to be looking when I'm not usually looking. You know, I don't care if I'm trapping in the grass. I'm going to be
Watching.
watching. You know, if
Yeah.
you see something that looks a little bit different that you think, you know, even if you pick up a minnow and, you know, throw it at one shallow like that, if it works, it works. I don't know. I mean, a guy's just, it's just so dominant right now that
Yeah.
you can't eliminate anything because
No,
there's
no,
no,
no, no.
telling.
Yeah, you
what's gonna
can't get
come.
away from it.
No,
No.
and I told Shay, was it the last episode? Yeah, I think it was the last episode we did. We talked about y'all's schedule, or we talked about y'all's events, and I think the topic came up about Toledo and will it be one scoping, and I just pretty much said I was like, I don't even know the entire elite schedule, but just know that live scope will play a significant role in every single one of them.
It will. It will.
And that's just how it's going to be. I don't care where you go anymore. Like I didn't think that in the beginning. After Okeechobee, I fished the invitationals after fishing against Drew Gill and seeing what he did in sight fishing tournaments. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just you can find a way to make it work just about anywhere.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. And like 2 years ago, I felt like I pushed it too hard and like I was trying to find ways to catch them doing it when I didn't need to. And, you know, because you don't always find it. You know, you can, it's like trying to find a deep school somewhere. Like you can
Right.
look the whole practice, but it's
Yeah.
a needle in a haystack. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, they're probably somewhere, but odds of you finding them, it's going to be hard. And like that's kind of what I was doing with my practices with live scoping. Like I was trying to find a way to do it, and a lot of times it wouldn't work out. So come tournament day, you're just fishing. So like last year, I tried to not do that. You know what I mean? I tried to find a normal way to do good, and then look for something special. But it's hard to win when you do that. You know what I mean? So it's one of those deals. Like the more you see with everybody live scoping, it's like I'm kind of to the point where I just want to go back to sending it with live scope and seeing what happens.
Right.
Century belt or no century belt? I mean, you heard us ask Keith.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a century belt.
Yeah.
There's got to be. I mean, every time we come to Texas, there is. I feel like,
Yeah. You think Fork or Toledo will have the higher winning weight?
dude, I don't know. I haven't.
It's like impossible to guess.
I've not been to Toledo in so long. Like, I don't know anything about this place. It's funny. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you won here twice." It's like, yeah, but I've been here twice. Like that was 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks.
And
in
they
a
were
row.
back to back too.
Yeah,
so.
2 weeks in a row. That's the only time I've ever fished here. I don't know anything about this place. So one of those deals. I don't really know, but Fork has huge ones. Like you guys said, they get a lot of pressure, but they're freaking giants.
Well,
They're
yeah,
giant.
they're big, man. You only need 5 bites over there to get right. I mean, Toledo's the same way, but Toledo's just a monster too. It's just so much bigger.
It's a monster.
I mean, I don't even know the size comparison. How much bigger is Toledo than Fork? 5 times larger?
It's a pretty decent size bigger than Rayburn. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, it's a big
It's
son
gonna be a
gun.
big one. Weather's a factor when you get on a big body of water like that too. If you guys get a rough day, it's gonna
I
be
think
tough.
so far, I think they're gonna be all right. But I don't know. You never know. But I think they're gonna be all right.
A little warm trend. Well, man, what are you fishing this year? Just the elites?
I think so. I just had a little one this last year, and it's one of those
Nice.
deals. I kind of like to be around the house a little bit if I can. So I might jump in some Toyotas, but for the most part, I'm probably just going to fish the elites. And I say that, but I fish about every weekend I'm home. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'll jump in a tournament.
They
About
still let
every
you in
week.
them?
Most of them, not all of them, but most of them.
So, what's your favorite over there? I heard you're like a Bull Shoals guy more than anything. But what's your favorite?
Bull's the deal. It's just a special place. It doesn't get much pressure, and it's weird. It's like it's a flood control lake, so it gets crazy high. Like you think of like Rayburn, whenever it gets freakishly high, it does that like at Bull Shoals like every year. So
Dang.
it's like it's kind of like a place that's like choked out with grass. Like they can be really hard to catch, but you have awesome spawns, and it's just full of fish. Kind of the same deal.
Gotcha.
Like there's no other lakes around there that have that kind of population of bass.
Got you. Even how close is Table Rock even to Bull Shoals?
Oh, they're right next to each other.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I know.
Yeah. They're got a little river connecting them, and they're pretty much right next to each other. But Table Rock's great too, but it's they're not as stupid. You know what I mean? I feel like you put a largemouth around some bushes and he just loses some brain cells.
No doubt. It's probably what's
Well,
happening.
there's water in the bushes here, and
Yeah.
they're coming. They're
Yeah,
coming. Water's warming.
I'm gonna tell you, man. If y'all were here, I'd be saying the same thing. I mean, do I think Toledo's fishing better? Probably, but I think
for
the weight
sure it
wise, I
is.
think Rayburn would kick him out.
No way. I don't think Rayburn would hold for 4 days.
Well, Triple T's probably about weighing in about right now, so we'll see. And it blew about mock Jesus out there.
Bonds
Today.
and Monday again. I'm sure
We'll see.
they're on them right now, dude.
We'll see.
As good as they caught them in the invitationals. I mean,
That was ridiculous.
they
Dude.
smashed.
Yeah,
So,
but there's gonna be 30 bags in Toledo though. I mean, it can happen on Rayburn, any given week. I mean, you saw how many the Alec Morrison caught a 1380 and brought it here to win. I mean,
Well,
it
Casey
got
Burley's in the lead right now, 29-14.
So,
and that was an hour ago.
29-14, really?
Yeah, and those are all just pre-spawn fatties.
Yep.
Look at them, brother.
giant ones.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Better go down. What a beautiful start to the freaking Elite Series schedule, dude. Y'all are about to freaking smash.
Yeah, the
Hopefully.
forecast looks really, really good.
Y'all be chilling, dude.
You
It's
ever been to
gonna be awesome.
Conroe?
Never been.
Dang it.
Hey, it's easy, dude. Just go scoping.
Yeah.
There's so many
Ask
big trash
anybody.
fish in that lake. Dude.
Ask anybody.
Yeah,
How many, what all did you catch while scoping on Conroe?
Lots of hybrids. I think that's what they are. Or whites.
Or wipers?
Catfish. Never scoped a bass.
Nothing green. No
Not
green trout.
one green.
Dude, I'm telling you, places that have a lot of like stripers, hybrids, and catfish, they don't freaking do it. Like they will not get in the middle.
You don't think they want to compete with them?
I think they're afraid of them. They got ate by them their whole life.
Yeah, when they were
You know
little.
what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
probably why everybody keeps saying Conroe's gonna be one in the dirt. In the
'Cause
dirt,
it
in the
will
dirt, in the
be.
dirt. That's all I've heard. I'm like, what's the dirt? They're like, it's as shallow as you can possibly get. I'm like, well, that's probably
will.
now after hearing him say that, it's like, yeah, that's probably where they have to be because there's bait everywhere on that freaking lake. But you're right.
You catch stinking catfish and
Yeah.
everything else, and it's weird. There's some lakes around where I live that are like that, and you might catch one out there every great now and again, but
Mm-hmm.
for the majority, like they're living on something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of piles of stuff out there.
You know
and
me, and you
then-
noticed that at Eufaula, kind of, and Eufaula's like way better than Conroe. But like when I was scoping out there deep, freaking hybrids everywhere.
hybrids everywhere.
But you get up a little
Big
shallower,
ones up there.
you start scoping bass. Well, yeah, man, we appreciate you taking some time out of your day. Shane, have you been reading comments here? Do we have any questions for him?
We do. Well, I think it's just a question in general. I don't know if you guys want to tackle this question. I'll throw it up.
Is
here.
it bad?
It has nothing to do with fishing.
What does it say?
Who do you think is the GOAT? Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Michael
I don't
Jordan.
know. That's a random question there.
I'm
Mr.
going
Harrison.
MJ always, forever, and always.
Yeah, you got to.
MJ all the way. I mean,
I'm not young enough to
Decision's
say
unanimous.
LeBron. Let's get Travis Hunter over here. He's in here somewhere. He might answer LeBron.
yeah. We'll ask him that question. But no, man, nobody's throwing out questions. But no, dude, we're excited to watch you guys duke it out up there. I'm gonna put you up there. No
Oh,
pressure
yeah.
or anything. Don't let me down.
Hopefully the big ones are eating, man. I don't know. It's just
you're gonna catch them.
it's one of those deals. There's just so many different things going to be going on. It's just if you're on the deal to catch freaking huge ones.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to watch it go down, man. I think you guys are gonna absolutely wreck them. I'm hoping for a 40 bag.
Jeez.
I don't know.
It could happen.
I've never caught one. It'd be cool.
It could happen. There's gonna be some 30 bags, hopefully
Mhm.
multiple. Hopefully you got one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Be just fine.
4 of them.
That'd be even better.
What is the record? All-time 4-day record?
I don't even know anymore.
Less than that.
Less than 30.
Less than that.
That's
Who's
right.
got it? Elias?
I think that got broke, but I could be wrong.
I think it was either him or Rojas.
Okay, I think that was like dude. I don't even want to. I don't even want to get it
I
wrong.
wouldn't have a clue.
Stupid is what it was.
Yeah.
Well, you hanging out for the rest of this Re Grand Open, or you turn
I think it's about time for me to go hunt down some dinner.
There you go.
Heard
man.
that. That sounds
Well,
amazing,
That's
brother.
what I'm fixing to get on.
We'll turn you loose, dude. We appreciate you coming on, taking time.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, fellas.
Absolutely, brother. See you, buddy. Good luck. Thank you, man.
Oh, we talked about it too, and don't forget to give him his cut of the winnings.
Yeah, let's talk on that right now.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about this.
No.
Nobody cares.
No, I want to talk about it. Yeah. I
That's
want.
right.
I
That's
want
right.
to talk about it.
Yeah,
So we splitting what you win?
absolutely not.
Why?
All right, let me just break this down for y'all so we all know that for some reason Shane thinks he's somewhat in the right on this. So let me just break it down. Schedules come out for the beginning of the year. I tell him like 2 months ago. He asked, "You fish a Toyota?" Yes. Are you? I said, "Are you fishing it?" No. He doesn't.
Why did I say no?
He's anti MLF. He doesn't fish Toyotas. That is a hardcore fact. He said that he was not fish Toyota. He's like, no, I ain't giving MLF none of my money, and I don't want to be competing over water. So let's just start there. So we get down the road and we're at Conroe. And at that time, I told him when the schedule came out, just to have y'all know, I said, I will be practicing on Conroe and I will account for the
Yeah, we're gonna go a
Toyota.
month early. I'm gonna go practice.
I said I'm going to go pre-practice and I'm going to practice. And I guarantee you when it's all said and done, I'll have put more days on Conroe than you do. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen,
You have
Here
not put
we
more days on
are.
Conroe than me.
absolutely I have.
That's not true.
I've been out there
I
5
used to fish there
days.
all the time.
5.
I've
So
been out there probably 40 days.
Shay's been out there 1. So let me
I'm
just
talking about in history of my time on Conroe.
I'm talking about right now.
Well,
So I go out there.
if you go out a month in advance, it's about the equivalent
go-
of going a year in
I go
advance.
pre-practice. I idle. I put hours on my engine, burn my gas, and then I roll. The past 3 days, not yesterday, but the 3 days prior, I'm on the water, daylight to dark,
Mhm, mhm.
every day. Found what will likely be what might save us, and we shall see. Let's just.
Why are you even saying that, man? Our
let's just
competitors
see.
might be watching us.
Let's just see how this
No,
Conroe
no,
event
no.
goes.
So that it's
So all I'm going to say is, if Shay, I told him, first of all, let me backtrack. I told him to fish a Toyota every single time he's asked. I'm like, dude, fish the freaking Yoda.
can't.
Fish it. Fish it.
It's
Fish it.
irresponsible.
So now he's not fishing it, and he's going to go practice on Conroe, which is absolutely what we need.
It's
to
the right
do.
thing to do.
It's what we need. It's what we need to do as a team. But
Did you say that word again?
as a team,
Mhm.
that's why I've been over there
Mhm.
for the team.
There's no I in
and-
team, Wyatt.
If he wanted to fish Yoda and he would have been over there the past 3 or 4 days with me, we'd probably be ready to go. Saddle up. Let's roll.
I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed in the lack of commitment to the team event.
I would have felt way worse about it had I not said at the beginning of the year. I'd been like, man, that is kind of messed up. I'm going to bail.
I
And go
didn't
fish
fish
a
the
Toyota.
opens because Wyatt
Oh,
said, "Man, I
no,
really
no,
want to fish. I want to fish the
heck
belt."
no. Heck
Nah,
no.
man, no. Look, I'm just a little jealous because I think
I'll put it to you like
I think we
this.
could both smash them in the Toyota.
I'll
I
put
think,
it. I'll put it to you like this. I hope I win the Yoda, and I hope we win Conroe. But I think that if you were in the Yoda as well, we would probably both. Well, I really don't even want to say that because I got to fish it, and I could fall flat on my face.
Things could change.
But I think that we both could make a run. I just don't know how it'd work out in the end.
That's what I mean.
So
You got to admit, dividing water. Your chances of winning are
and your chances of
drastically
winning-
increased if I'm not out there,
100. Well, it's
and
kind of
vice versa.
it's kind of like let's talk about this. We're at Eufaula. I barely make the cut. Shane's in 5th, and I'm like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna touch. My bad. Second. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna touch any of that water because I don't have a shot to win. You do, kind of. I mean, the guy was
Yeah,
way
he was
ahead of me.
way ahead of me.
But I was like, if you got any shot, I've got to stay off of all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I went to a little limit hole, but Shane, he didn't need any of those fish because they were dinks.
Yeah.
Like they were like, hey, you're gonna weigh in 9-10 pounds, like I did day 2. And you know, it's kind of one of them deals, but at the same time, I think if you did fish Yoda, we would probably be all right. Like
Yeah,
I
there's
don't think it would
analysis.
be as significant as you think, though.
No,
Because
but
we would probably
you're-
we'd probably just split a starting spot. Past that, then it'd be just like, hey, whoever scopes a giant or scopes a,
or catches
catch-
a big one out of
I think that's the
stretch
way
of
it would
grass
go.
or something
I
like that.
really do. Because you can't, at the end of the day, you can't start on 2 spots.
Yeah,
I really think that's how it go.
man, I'll be pulling for it. I was just giving him a hard time. I was kind of having a oh jeez. It's very distracting.
Hey, where's my pulled pork, man?
Aaron Koshelly?
No, in all seriousness, though, guys, we
No, I'll be rooting for you, man. I
think
feel like I could catch him, and it sucks to sit out and go practice on Conroe.
I really what sucks for me is I think that so half of me thinks I spent my 3 days, 4 days, whatever, the 3 days the recent 3 days on the Conroe. Half of me is like, dude, you shouldn't have idled for 3 days. But the other half of me is like,
No, I think it was valuable.
maybe it does. Like,
I feel like
put
you're
us-
giving away too much, by the way.
dude, these dudes, that's all I hear. Go the dirt, go the dirt, go the dirt.
You think they're lying to us?
No, it's probably gonna be one in the dirt. I
No,
believe 'em.
that's what I was saying. Is yes, you found some stuff that's gonna probably be valuable to us, no doubt.
I hope, dude. I hope.
No, I think it will, but I mean, we saw the weather and we know that like one of us has to be out there those 2 days because everything's about to go down.
Well, the reality of it is too, like I might be out there on Friday.
No, dude, you're making the top 20. Is it top 25 in the Toyota?
Yeah.
Dude, you'll be there. You're gonna be in contention.
I sure hope so, man.
You're probably gonna be in the lead.
Don't start doing all that.
No, I'm picking you to win.
Dude. Hold up.
I'm picking you to win.
We have got. You're talking about this might be the heaviest weight of it. Like it's gonna be a smash fest. You realize that,
You're gonna need 25 a day.
dude? I don't even know. Like that's
You're gonna
crazy.
need 25 a day. You're gonna need
That's
75 pounds.
crazy to
win.
think that you actually think I can catch 75 pounds,
100%.
dude. Why are we live right now?
100%.
Why can we not take this out, bro?
Because that's why I said
I cannot believe you said that on live. Bro.
Yeah, 25 pounds a day.
Uh-huh.
Don't say too much.
Yeah, man, they're biting in the grass. Stupid.
Biting wherever.
They're
No,
biting
there's a
there.
warming trend coming. Like it's going to get better and better and better. I expect the weights to increase. Guys are going to catch them shallow. Guys are going to catch pre-spawn fish. Guys are going to catch them deep. I don't know about like super, super deep.
Should we ask our man Travis to?
Let's wait for B-Rob. I think B-Rob's on his way here. We'll get him. We need to get him on. We need to talk about all these specials. There's so much going on here. It's crazy.
You don't want to just like. You'd rather be Rob,
I think B-Rob,
be a little comfortable.
it'd be a little more comfortable, less awkward.
I mean,
Man, let's just wait. We got all afternoon. We're sitting here talking. There's old Brett Clark.
dude, this is this is a great idea.
It was your idea.
Yeah, but it kind of like it happened exactly, except for one man.
I did say we should go live from Tacklag, but you
It happened exactly like I thought it would. Like sit down, come up, sit down, come up. But somebody told you. Did you ask somebody earlier to come on that was here in the building?
I could tell it was kind of in passing. I could tell he wasn't really interested. He was ready to go.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine, man. He didn't. I'm not gonna say he declined, but I didn't want to press the issue. He was ready to go.
I didn't take it well.
I didn't. You know what I didn't take well, and I'm gonna call this man out, and you're not gonna like it. You're gonna be mad at me because
Oh,
it's on
no.
live.
What? Don't say a name. What happened, dude?
Who did we want to have on? That dude straight up,
What?
cold-heartedly
Who? I don't remember.
told you, I'll let you know I'm kind of busy. And then does like
no.
700 podcasts.
That's right.
Does like 7 other.
You can say his name. I don't really.
Drew Gill, brother, man, you were right here in our backyard. We were willing to record.
He's gonna be back here. Like
I don't
any
care.
day.
I don't care, man. That was like I honestly felt that was super rude.
Dang, dude, I can't believe that.
I called him out. I'm sorry. You're a very talented angler. You're probably the nicest dude ever, but you big timed us. You were in our backyard. We were willing to record on a Sunday. I knew you were gonna make that face. I knew you were gonna make that face.
I actually I think Drew's a good dude. I think he just saw. Here's what I think he
My
saw.
feelings are hurt.
I think he
is
saw
guess what
Bass
I'm trying
Talk
to say.
Live.
He hurt my feelings. Why?
BTL's bigger than us, and he just
No.
decided to go to BTL.
Hold on. Tackle Talk Live.
Okay, hold up.
BTL Bass. He's done everybody's.
And I think I might have been the first to reach out.
You were the first reach out. Maybe not. Panger probably did too, but like I'm sure a lot of people reach out the same day. But he was here. We didn't even ask him to come to the studio.
So are you trying to say that he prioritized us as bottom of the list?
I'm trying to say he hurt my feelings, and I don't like it, and I hold grudges, and
my goodness.
it's going to take a lot, Mr. Gill, for you to ever get an opportunity to.
I'm sure he does not care.
I want a public apology.
He's got 80 grand and
I want a public apology.
he's got 80 grand and a Nico rig. He'll be all right.
The dude could care less what I think.
What are the comments
Not
saying,
even gonna
man?
hear this, dude. It's quiet. Like we got
Is it
some
really?
people watching, but it's quiet, man. You guys need to ask us some questions.
Yeah, y'all talk.
Let's talk about something cool I've been doing the last 2 days. Can I brag a little bit?
Oh yeah. You did. That was really cool.
Speaking of the goat,
Dang,
that's what
that-
made me think about it.
I wish he was here, dude.
He left early. Man, he's coming on. He'll come on.
Did you talk to him about it for real?
Kind of.
Come on, dude. You're
No,
running
dude.
for 2
No,
days.
we've been working, man. We've been working. I'm a working man. I'm a TV show guy now.
How much do they pay you?
I can't disclose that amount. I can't disclose that amount. Jeez. How can you ask me that? So, Mr. Combs and I were fishing, and he said, hey, the GOAT, KVD. Mr. Palais, how are you, sir? He's coming down. Needs a camera boat, film a TV show. And I said, sign me up for that. Mostly, not gonna lie, mostly because it pays. You know, I'll take the guaranteed payday.
Right.
But I mean, who doesn't want the opportunity? I've met Kevin before at iCast. You know, obviously he's doing his thing, super busy. Never had any like personal time with him. But who's not gonna take the opportunity to go out with him for 2 days and watch him fish?
Yeah, I would have done it.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Let me just say this. I don't want to go into too much detail. Don't want to give away his show. It's not my place. But I'm sure he won't mind me saying he's got a new TV show coming out next year. Don't remember the name of it. Not sure if he told me the name, but got to spend 2 days with him and his crew. Brandon and Dave, camera guys, super cool, man. We had a great time cutting up. It was just cool to watch him fishing was not easy. Like you think, I don't know if you guys watch these TV shows, you think, oh man, these guys get to go to these places and just catch them. It's so easy. It's not. It was day one was like a 12, 14 hour day. Day two was dark to dark, like 16 hours. We left at like 5:30 in the morning. I didn't get back till 8.
Yeah, I mean,
it is way different making a TV show versus a YouTube. Like, let me tell you right now, the level, and that dude is a pro's pro. Obviously, he's done it a million times, but like the dude knew exactly what to do, and it was insane. But the coolest part was the fishing really was kind of tough on him, and then like when it clicked yesterday, that was awesome.
yeah, to see the GOAT.
It was
Turn it on.
It was kind of a slow morning, and we were kind of talking back and forth, like, what do you think? Which was super cool. I'm like, the GOAT is asking me what I think we should throw or what.
Not
we
that he's gonna
do.
listen.
Yeah,
but he's
not
asking.
that he's gonna listen, but he's like, he's willing to hear because things were tough. But dude, when it clicked, dude, he hit another gear. It was insane. Like I've seen Combs do that. Remember, I've told you stories about Combs cranking when it's derby time for Combs. You better strap in because he's going. And like he was the same way. We're like cutting up, having a good time, telling stories, whatever. When he figured out what he needed to do to catch bass to make this TV show, well, first of all, I'm like side by side with him on the boat. Like I had to turn my trolling motor 100 just to keep with him, make sure the camera guy in my boat's got the right
He's
angle.
rolling.
Dude, he's getting it. It became work at that point for me to just kind of maintain position for the cameraman and everything. But it was so cool to watch him kind of get after it and just, light it up. Do what he does.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine that. That's really cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah. But
I need to check real quick on our boy Schroeder. Is it over? Or what you thinking on that open?
they're doing weigh-in right now. They'll probably just start at 3:30.
Let me check.
But fishing's over. But hold on, we got some questions. First one. Why are we not fishing Triple T?
That's a good question. Because Shane was scared of the wind. That's why we're not fishing Triple T.
No.
And it's looking like we just cost ourselves. How much did Triple T win?
A Nitro Z.
Okay, well that's an absolute headache right now. So actually, no, that's
selling a boat.
selling a boat. Yeah.
At least they give you the boat. It's a cert. That when we won the championship, it was a certification, like a ticket for a boat. Wasn't a physical boat. I think they give away the physical boat. You know, they had 232, 242 teams.
What?
Yeah, I talked to Wade Milton last night at the hotel. He was like, "Yeah, man, we got over 200. That's the first time in like 3 years."
Let's look at this real quick. I think it might have taken 29.
So to answer the question, we are not fishing Triple T because we needed to spend some time on Conroe, which we did. Well, I did more of, as you mentioned. And then the KBD thing came up. Obviously, not going to pass up that opportunity. So that would have, was with him Thursday and Friday, so I wouldn't have been able to practice. And the weather, I'm tired.
Oh,
of the
no.
weather.
It was. Yeah, the weather's bad. It's blowing out there.
B-Rhett and Mama T in the house.
Brett, you probably see yourself in that.
Yeah,
glass.
yeah,
I probably
yeah.
just
You're
saw everything you did there.
Yep. It's on the reflection.
Let's view the leaderboard real quick. I'll give you all a little.
So no, that's why we didn't fish it, because I was on Rayburn during the off water. We just made a decision this week.
We got 29, 14 on top. So basically 30, 26, 25.
Bonds and Monday Wade, yep.
23, 12.
Who's Poacher? Whole Poacher.
Easy.
I'm not saying
Danny and
names,
Brian,
who's Whole Poacher.
18. So yeah, the weights fall off extremely fast.
Have
Ninth
Monday-
place right now is 14-11.
Have Monday and Bonds Wade.
I don't think they fished.
Yes, they did. Bonds was texting Jordan
When?
earlier today saying he had 3 good ones or something like that.
Well, they ain't weighed in yet then.
They're coming. They're sandbagging.
These weights are falling off fast, bro. What's going on? They ain't updating this thing. Oh, it started at 3. Well, it's been going on for an hour.
Yeah, but they still got time, because it's probably like
I got
stop
you.
fishing at 3, be in by 4:30 or something like that.
I got you.
Brett, did you fish?
Brett did not fish.
Brett did not fish.
So he wanted to let somebody else win.
Say again?
Like a 29-pound bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost 30.
Burley.
29-14.
We had it like
I think
this morning.
Bonds and Monday are coming. They're coming.
Well, do
They're
you
coming
think-
with a bag.
That's 29-14 is basically 30. You think they're gonna have more than 30?
Yep.
3 biggins. That's what they said.
I don't know if he said 3. He said he's got some, is what he told. Jason, he's all like coy about it.
Golly, these weights are falling off fast. We're gonna find out.
All right. So that's why we're not fishing Triple T.
Wind. Yep.
Honestly, yeah. So back to that question real quick. Every tournament this year has been
Oh my God.
post front, cold, windy.
Or yeah, like
Tired of it.
the rain comes in, it's all muddy.
Didn't want another one. And we had the Toyo. You got the Toyo Series coming up, so there's just we didn't want to burn some of White's
I
fish.
wish that Joker started Monday.
The Yoda.
Heck yeah, dude. I don't want it to get. I don't want it.
You don't want it to get warm. You don't want that change yet.
I
want them
don't.
sitting right where they are.
I just don't want to give these guys any more time to look around. Like, let's do
That's
it now.
not very nice. They've been out there all week, man.
Who?
Yoda guys. We saw them everywhere on Rayburn.
I ain't seen. I guess I ain't been.
Dude, Rayburn's been packed every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, who are our picks
For what?
for the first 2 elites? So Toledo Bend. That's a hard one to pick.
Yeah, I literally don't know who to pick because if it's a live scope event, you've got too many guys that could win it scoping. If somebody figures something out shallow, which I don't think they'll win, I think it'll be one off the bank. So I think you're looking at somebody like Combs, Cody Huff, dude. I forgot about him the other day. I can't believe I did, but Cody Huff or Caillou Fujita.
Yeah, that's my pick.
I keep bringing up Caillou's name, or I think that's how you say his name. Caillou.
Caillou Fujita.
Dude's freaking bringing it though.
I could see Fujita winning this one.
Could you really?
Yeah. I think he's going to scope their.
Patrick Walters.
Yeah, Patrick Walters. I think, not that I'm anti-scoping by any means. I'd love to see somebody win it throwing a big plug. I love to see Combs cranking
Yeah, if he
if he finds it.
oh crap, my bad. You know how it is. If he
You
finds
don't,
if he finds something like that, dude, like he's got a real shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there'll be other guys. There's other guys that can do that.
Oh, no doubt. But if he finds something like that, he's got a real shot. You know how Combs is, man. Like, you fish with him, like, he smells blood. Like, when they start eating that plug, he's an animal. He's next level with it. So,
Yeah, he's one of the best with it. I'd love to see it happen, but I just have a feeling there's somebody like that could run out of fish.
oh, no, you're correct.
And the scopers are just going to keep finding.
Yeah, they don't
new
ever run
ones.
out of targets.
They just never run out. I mean, just go to a new area and scope those. I think I'm gonna go with Koya for Toledo Bend. Like he's either gonna have them, or he's not gonna do good at all.
I don't even know what having them means over there anymore.
100 and
Like,
Combs
107. Talking about 18 a day to. What's the pay cut? 50?
50. No, they pay down to 75, but 50 is like the top, the first cut, and then they cut the top
so he's
10.
talking about for the first cut. So 50, my God, dude, I don't know. 50 guys catching 36 pounds. I don't know. Pretty impressive.
Yeah. Oh, Hellabass, he's got Huff on his fantasy squad.
That's a good
Actually,
pick.
I
That's a good pick.
Hold on, let's talk about fantasy fishing for a second. Are we gonna set up a fantasy deal?
Shane brought that idea up. I think it's a pretty good idea.
So he doesn't play it, but I like Bass Fantasy. Bassmaster Fantasy. I could look at what my team is right now and who I got. I don't think I got picked, but let's go to Fork. Another scoper, another Patrick Walters.
Fort?
Yeah.
Who's going to win Fort?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. They could move up over there, so who knows?
No.
They
no.
could.
It's
They
a
could.
little further up. But it's
Fort?
also
You're right. You're right.
a little further north.
But I say you might see somebody like Drew Cook or Drew Benton. Like if they move.
Livacy's always a threat.
Oh,
obviously.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm picking Lee. How can you not? He's 2 for 3 out there.
Yeah. How do I look at my team?
I'm trying to find these results again.
Which one? Triple T?
Yeah, I just kind of want to see what's going on over there.
Don't touch those hats, Brett. He's texting me while he's standing right next to me.
Poor Brett.
He wants a juice hat.
Give him one.
$25. Man, broke ass fisherman. I can't be giving you hats. You think this is charity? I would have given Drew Gill a hat if he would came on the podcast.
Oh my God. That poor dude. He's never coming on.
Nope. Not until he apologizes. Not until he says I'm sorry.
Look, the first person that pops up on my feed, Drew Gill.
It's because algorithm.
He finished 11th at Gunnersville after he won on Rayburn. How about that? Dude's bringing it everywhere he goes. Where's B-Rob at?
I don't know. He said he had 4, but he was going to go weigh him.
I'm about to just go over there and tell Travis, like, let's do it.
So are we going to set up a fantasy team? Should we do it right now?
Man, if they're going to join it, absolutely. They want to join it.
So we'll make one called the Juice Podcast. And what are we going to do for the winner? Like all those groups, they do like a winner. We'll give away a hat.
No.
We tried to give away 3 hats at the last live, but those dudes never reached out to us.
We'll do $100.
$100 gift card to Tackle Addict.
The Tackle Addiction. We'll do it. If we had Brandon here, we might. If we had Brandon sitting right here, we might have something crazy to give y'all, but
he's not here.
He's
Where's
not
he
here.
at? Why is he not at
that's
his
right,
league
dude. I
grand
need
opening?
to talk about that. They asked me to talk about
their
their contingencies. So 2 of them
Brandon
are
Belt fishing contingencies.
all right. 2 of them are involving Tackle Addict. Okay, let's check it out. Here we are. Here we go. The double up contingency from Tackle Addict. The highest placing team in the show team series event on Lake Conroe that is eligible for the Bass Mafia contingency that is wearing Tackle Addict apparel across the weigh-in stage will win $1,000 courtesy of Tackle Addict.
Highest place finisher?
The winner of the Bass Mafia contingency.
Say that again. Highest place finisher? Wearing Tackle Addict gear?
The highest placing team on Lake Conroe
I got mine on.
that is eligible for the Bass Mafia contingency.
That's confusing.
That is wearing Tackle Addict apparel What does okay?
What is the Bass Mafia contingency?
Maybe I should go read that one next.
Well, no,
huh?
let's get into it. We're here. Folks want to know.
There it is. The highest placing team in each of the 4 remaining show team series events and Grand Slam event on Sam Rayburn that produces a receipt from Tackle Addict in store or online showing $50 worth of Bass Mafia gear on it. So there you go.
Got to buy $50 worth of Bass Mafia gear.
$50 worth of Bass Mafia gear. Keep your receipt. You will win $1,000 that's freaking pretty dang good.
That's a lot.
You'll win $1,000 at each of our next 5 tournaments. So if you come buy $50 or more Bass Mafia stuff here at Tackle Addict, keep your receipt online or in store, and you're the highest placing team fishing the belt,
$1,000.
$1,000 plus. If you're wearing Tackle Addict apparel across the weigh-in stage, you'll win another $1,000.
So that's $2,000 worth of contingencies.
That
right
is
there.
$2,000. The winner of the Bass Mafia contingency can win both. There you go. So
Okay,
right
so that's what it is.
2 racks, dude.
So what are we buying in Bass Mafia?
We buying $50 worth of it today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it's at. We're gonna go get it.
Hey, Brett, will you pick me out some Bass Mafia stuff? Go grab me 2 things, Bass Mafia. Do you mind? $50.
Lauren can do something. She ain't done it all day.
You heard, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Lauren, you want to come sit down?
No, I don't want to.
Give a chat.
You don't want to be on the show? We're live. I mean, maybe some of the juice people want to hear what you got to say about it.
Just gonna cut your throat, dude.
How about
Have you ever seen that show Snapped? It's about
No.
chicks that lose it and murder their dude.
yeah, that's not happening to me because she ain't big enough. She ain't big enough to jaggle me. So, the Bass Cat Quest money. Owners of
Can we not talk about Bass Cat contingencies? Can we keep that on the DL?
No, man, they got to know.
Mm.
Owners of eligible Bass Cat boats can find the complete. Yeah. So, Brandon Belt fishing events are sanctioned as Tier 1 Bass Cat Quest events, which will pay out $7,500 to the event winner who fishes from an eligible Bass Cat boat. So, $7,500 extra.
That's the
grand.
Quest program.
Correct.
That's not the Bass Cat. That's not Bass Cat. Brandon Belt's Bass Cat contingencies.
Highest placing finisher that's in a Bass Cat, $2,000. You win a tournament in an eligible Bass Cat, which I believe is 3 years or newer.
It's $7,500 plus the $2,000.
$7,500, $2,000. You got your Bass Mafia receipt and your Tackle Addict hat or shirt on. That's $2 more grand. So we're at 11.5 in contingency money.
Before the $50,000.
Come get you some. That's a lot of
Over
money.
60,000.
That's pretty dang good, dude. That's if you win out of a cat. But even if you don't win, highest
Let's
place.
see what we got here.
How much is this joker? Oh Lord.
$50.
I thought he was supposed to be here. I thought Chris Adam was supposed to be here.
I don't know.
Maybe he could have been here. He could have told us about his bait here. The dangerous swim bait.
That's a hot topic right now. Those swim baits
Well,
right
if he was
there.
here, he could talk
Can't
about
believe
that.
You're showing that right now.
He could talk about it.
Crappie Mafia. Does Crappie Mafia qualify?
Absolutely.
I believe it said Bass Mafia.
Let me see.
I believe it said Bass Mafia.
Gosh dang it.
I need
Brett.
a ruling. Call the tournament director. It's the same company, but it says Bass Mafia.
I'm about to break this thing. I can already tell you. I
That
don't know
says
how to get it
Crappie
open.
Mafia.
I feel like I'm about to break it.
Chris
I'll
Bowers.
go ahead and put this up.
How can I order a juice hat?
Dude, you know what?
Chris Bowers can
Thanks,
have a
bro.
hat. I'm
He can
going to
have a
give
hat.
Chris Bowers a hat.
Which one you want, Chris?
Chris,
Gray, navy, or black. I'm not sure what that is. That one's navy and blue. Tell us which one you want, bro.
I'll give you a hat, Brett. Jeez.
Now
Look at
Brett's
him.
walking
He's
off.
crying.
He's ticked.
He's mad. I heard his
Brett can
feelings.
have one for $30.
Brett can have one if he buys me the Bass Mafia stuff and gives me the receipt. Chris Bowers. Black. He said the black one. He wants
That one?
that one right there. All right. That's Chris Bowers.
That's a slick hat. It's got a gray back.
It's good. Well, you need to like PM us on something on Facebook
Yeah.
or Instagram or something.
Put your address on the live comment. We got you.
Address, phone number, social.
Right.
Throw it all up there on the live.
We'll put it there.
No, send it to us.
Credit card number.
Now I'm sure everybody's gonna start commenting. What about me? Well, he was the first person to ask, other than Brett.
Man, I really wanted. We should have got Travis on.
He'll be on in a minute. We're gonna get B-Rob.
We're gonna lose all of our
All
20 something guys.
Man, it's kind of gone up. It's kind of gone down. Look, how do you get a good live where there's a bunch of people? I mean, you need a bigger following.
Yeah, like you gotta.
This was last minute.
Last minute. Yeah, it's not like that. Like we've been stable at that number, so like that's people coming on and all.
Coming in and on.
And it archives it, so they'll be able to go back.
Yeah,
and
they'll be able to go back and watch us. There were some good guests to start. I honestly expected there to be more. They kind of all snuck out once we started recording. They're like, nope, we're ducking out of here.
Brandon Polnick was here, and we would like to have got him.
We'll get him on, man.
I think he's in a little bit of a rush.
He was ready to get back, man. They start practice tomorrow. I get it, dude. He's fired up. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Did you see what he bought?
Who?
Polnick.
What did he buy?
I didn't see. I was asking you.
I didn't see. You heading out, bud?
Brett, you want a hat?
Brett, did you want a hat?
You can't have the black one. That's
Chris's. Which one you want? I like this gray one. It's pretty slick.
Carter.
But that one's like navy, and this one's blue. Gray. It does look black, but I think it's navy.
Wear that right now.
Appreciate you, bro.
Right now.
Brett, you do whatever you want. I think you might want to loosen that joker up just one time. I think it's navy. I'm not sure. I think it might be navy.
Is that navy? I think it's just faded from sitting under fluorescent lights for.
What'd you say about that comment, brother?
This is the second
Daryl
male affection I've had.
Daryl kissed him on live. Daryl kissed him on live. I
have been touched without asking today twice by adult
Shane
males.
doesn't like to be touched either.
I'm not a big fan of it. I mean,
well, I think by men. Yeah.
Unsolicited groping. Not happy.
What'd you say about that comment? Y'all got to give us something, man. We're waiting on B-Rob to get here.
Carter Willman said Crappie Mafia is eligible as well. Under the Bass Mafia blanket is good to go.
Okay.
So wait. Isn't Bass Mafia is owned by whatever that company that owns Guggen.
Right. They're under the same umbrella.
Yeah, whatever the I can't remember the name.
Right. Chris Aldane's name was on this freaking flyer. I think he was supposed to be here one of these days.
No show.
Dude, hold up. You ain't been here. He might have been here like 2 days ago. How do you know it's a no show? Yeah. I might want to confirm that. I don't know. All I know is we got a freaking college superstar in the building, and we ain't got him on yet.
All right, Scott.
Two-way player.
Scott wants
University
the blue
of Colorado.
I'm giving the blue hat away now. Blue's gone.
Nah, bro, I'm keeping that one.
No. Scott's. We're going to get more made.
Sorry, Scott.
I already talked to Zach. We're gonna go.
I'm just checking with you, Scott.
Scott, you gotta message us.
Hey, the blue one's that's pretty clean.
I like that one.
It's got like a gray back.
Yeah. No, 6 cents is gonna make us some more. 6 cents makes our
we're gonna have to probably have a website, probably sell them this time. Shane pretty much bought all this stuff. Probably gonna have to get him his money back eventually.
Yeah.
So
microphones.
I'll pay for the hats.
You're gonna pay for the hats.
I'll pay for the hats if we sell them.
Oh, so we're gonna give away the ones I got.
Right.
The ones that I paid for.
I'm not a charity.
Well, I am. Look at me. I'm giving away 2 hats. 3 hats.
I give enough away. My
3
love.
hats.
I give my love
Scott,
to the
just
world.
make sure you message us. Let us know. Hold on. House of Outdoors. Sorry, Trey. Chuck's right. Chuck Collins is like Trey, my buddy, CEO. House of Outdoors. I don't know. I can't keep up with these names.
Yeah, bro. Y'all are all
These
buying out.
Giant
holding
companies.
companies are buying out. I mean, look. Y'all go watch the Ben Milliken video, man. He talked about it.
Yeah. And go watch the Rob Turklow Lunkers TV video.
No, I'm talking about. Actually, I was talking about the Milliken video about how like all these big companies are buying.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But I was stirring the pot a little more with that video. The one that Zaldane had a cameo in.
Right.
About the swim bait battle.
Right. That was yeah. Heck, the other one's right there.
So back to the contingency. Crappie Mafia does count anything Bass Mafia products, which is very confusing because Crappie Mafia. Anything with Mafia? House of Outdoors Bass Mafia products.
Carter knows. Carter knows. He's the man. over
Scott, if find us on Instagram. Unfortunately, the was taken, so we use DA, the juice. Why it doesn't like it? Dude, what was I supposed to do?
there. Man,
Go to our Instagram, message us.
Shane got into that with somebody over there.
No, they didn't have that.
Somebody got into it over there. Somebody
They didn't have
mentioned.
that.
He just decided to get into it with one of the commentators.
Oh, jeez. I can't. Why are you guys not putting this up here? Why are you messaging me on my phone?
Who is that?
Daryl, Chuck,
What'd he say?
Brian. No, I can't say what Daryl said.
Okay. Where's B-Rob at, man?
He's on his way. He just liked it. Okay. Brian's on his way.
Good.
We're going to force him to jump in live. He was fishing. He fished Triple T today. Pull up Triple T weights.
Let's give it an update on the Triple T weights, guys. I'm going to go ahead and assume that 29.14 is probably going to hold.
No.
I hate to say.
You hate it?
I hate it. I really do. Because
Why, Wyatt?
I
Why?
just don't like it, man. Because I don't like it. A couple teams that did good today. Very interesting.
I just realized I've given a fourth hat away today, and I see it.
Where?
Big Slim. I gave him a hat earlier.
Freaking.
Slimmered. I saw him.
You gave him a hat today?
Yeah, I saw him on way in the neighborhood. He got off the water early. Disappointed. He got off the water early. Yeah, I gave him that
He
hat.
fished a tournament today?
Yeah, he fished it with Rivette, Kyler Rivette.
Yeah, still the same result, so I'm not really sure if it's not updating or what. Brian Lohr is now in third, 25.05.
Who's Brian Lohr fishing with?
Jonathan Simon or something.
Oh, yeah, I know John. Used to be Simon Outdoors, now Rambo Outdoors.
Not seeing. Yeah, I mean, the weights are getting better, but 19.5. I mean, we still got 18.5 in 12th. So, I don't know. Surely they're still weighing in.
Yeah, we got to entertain our folks here for about like 10 more minutes because I think Brian's coming in. Brian,
Oh, B-Rob's going to lighten this joker up.
yeah, B-Rob bring a little life to it.
I don't know. He may be tired after that day out there. I'm sure it wasn't
And
fun.
then Shane Howell's partner, he's goofy. Oh, Pookie.
How long have we been live?
An hour and 32 minutes.
Dang it. Actually, I thought we'd been on here
No, we
longer
did
than
good, man. We had 3 guests to start. And boy, look at the line. TA just kicking it out. Busy. Y'all better get in here because it's 6 o'clock. So you got an hour and 45 minutes left. 6 o'clock, or I don't know. That's what she told me. Maybe they'll extend it. Maybe they'll be nice. But you got to get a purchase in so you can be in line for these drawings. When Brian gets here, we'll go through what some of these drawings are and what they're giving away.
You got to be here for the drawing?
I don't think you have to be here.
I got you.
That's not going to work. I think they got a bucket up there with your receipt. You write your name and info on there. Big Slim. Love the hat, brother.
Heck yeah. Appreciate that. Any more questions coming in over there?
No questions.
Well, guys, we are.
What do you got, Wyatt?
I'm just hoping we get Travis Hunter on here, man. He's the man. He's in the building.
He's the key to Dion.
He's the key to Dion.
Coach Prime.
He's a freaking college superstar.
What did Kyle say earlier? Kyle's like, he's not that big.
Yeah. Well, he probably runs about a 4.3.
I'll race him. I'll race him right now.
That wouldn't be a good idea. I mean, as long as you're good with losing.
Oh, dude, I blow my knees out. I'm fast. I'm
I
moved for a guy my size. I'm quick. Don't get me wrong.
I can't believe we're gonna have
not
him
anymore.
on like last.
Who? B-Rob?
No, Travis Hunter.
Why?
Because he should have been like first.
Man, he's shopping. Let him do his thing. He's over there buying some stuff. Quit fangirling.
You know what's crazy is I tried to tell Lauren about him, and she didn't know who he was.
You need to step up to the microphone.
Oh, my bad. I tried to tell Lauren about it, and she's like, "Who is that?" And then like 3 of my buddies are like, "Who is that?"
What's his YouTube handle? He's got a YouTube channel. He's got a
I'm
big
like-
following on. I mean, obviously he's got a big following because
I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's only got 1.3 million followers on Instagram. He's kind of like probably would have won the freaking or made a run at the Heisman. Had he not
probably gonna
got
be like
hurt."
a #1 draft.
Yeah, probably so. He's gonna go high.
First rounder for sure.
Yeah, I'm very interested to talk about him. We'll talk fishing a little bit with him. But
Well, you always keep trying to turn this thing into a football podcast.
oh, it's fixing to be a little bit of one today because
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
talk business.
You got B-Rob,
I
Travis Hunter. They're coming.
Jerry Jones called me. He wants me to talk to Travis here for a second. So
Just make sure he's, hey, we're gonna need you. I don't
yes,
think
sir.
it works like that.
Well, it's going to this time.
It'd probably be somebody like, well, I would say the Texans, but Texans made the playoffs, so it's not gonna be them. They're not gonna be high on the list.
No, we're gonna trade up to get him. You know,
Cowboys.
Jerry. You know, Jerry. He said we're going all in. That was his comments. We're gonna trade up to get Travis.
That's what
Hunter.
Jerry told you.
Yeah, he knew Travis was here. Jerry go ahead and gave me a call.
Yeah, that's what you were doing earlier. That's what you're talking to.
You know, I've been Cowboys fan since '95. That's the last time they won it. They won it all.
You mean since you were born?
When I was born, I took my baby pictures in Cowboys Super Bowl apparel,
Whatever.
and that's a true story. And ever since then, you know, Jerry's known.
Jerry Jones. Let's get Jerry Jones on the podcast.
yeah.
He's a fan. I'll give him a hat. I would.
What we may need to do is just take a little.
How
break.
much weight are you gonna have in the Toyota?
Bro? I am done talking about that event. I can't believe you already put that pressure on me.
Get over it.
See ya.
See you, buddy. Good seeing you,
Well,
Mr. Jack Tyndall. I tell you what we can talk about. We can talk about the Bassmaster Open and see how our boy Blake Schroeder.
let's see if it's over. I don't think it's over yet.
See how our boy Blake Schroeder has
Because they do
fared.
the top 10 in the whole shebang. Yeah, man. Our guy Schroeder, Blake Schroeder.
I think it's over. Yeah, it's over.
The weigh-in's over.
Blake in fifth.
You finished fifth.
Fifth place. Yeah,
That's
third.
on the leaderboard. That's not the.
That is
fast track.
leaderboard. It is over. It is over. Blake
Dang.
Schroeder with a fifth place finish. Come on, Blake. That's what
That's
I'm
the
talking
top
about, bro.
10, dude. That's good. That's super good. I talked to him last night, and he was all excited for making top 10. I was like, dude, if you finish 11th, that's
And he-
massive.
He dang near got fourth. We're talking 2 ounces.
Yeah. Tight
Dang
weights.
near.
Top 5. Way to bounce back from Okeechobee. I know that wasn't the start you were hoping for at Okeechobee.
You know, I don't know what he finished at Okeechobee, but that's got to put him at least back in the race somewhere.
Oh, that like completely like levels it out.
Got you. Okay. Okay, so
Completely brings
I
him
can
back.
check the points now.
Yes, you can go to AOI points and see where.
Okay, well
everybody's
let's see it now.
at. Okay.
Anglers.
Chuck
AOI
Whale, you want
standings.
Travis? Well,
I know.
I'm scared.
I'm not. I don't ask Shane if I could ask him a bunch.
Why do you need my permission? I just think it would be a little more fluid if Brian like introduced him.
He didn't. Travis was sitting right there. Literally. I didn't know bullcrap either.
Coming.
He really was.
He's gonna tell you no.
No, he's not.
Well, first of all, he's talking with somebody right now. He's gonna get worn out.
Okay,
talking
well,
to people.
They must not have updated it yet.
Oh yeah. It'll be this evening. The points will update.
Yeah, they haven't updated it yet.
It's probably from yesterday's update.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because they do it like daily after each day.
Okay. It's not. What? What?
You don't know how to use the website?
What's going on here? What did I miss?
This is super entertaining right now. Why?
Sorry, guys. This
Looking
is
at his
halfway.
phone.
This is halfway at break time. We're waiting on.
I mean, yeah, we're kind of in a little lull here. We're just waiting for B-Rob to get back. Come on. Talk about tackle addiction. Where's Belt?
He is not coming today.
Why not?
I think his son had some games.
Got you. Any questions out there?
Guys,
Chuck Ware, you got any questions? Would you like to know anything?
what? I know.
That's Chuck Ware. B Rob is in the parking lot.
We should have just like stepped away and took a break.
I don't think you can do that on live.
Oh yeah, we can do whatever we want.
No, because then you like restart the whole live.
B-Rob. Thank you.
Rob. We're gonna throw him right in.
I hate that you just showed up and we got to throw you right in here, but we've been literally telling these people that you're coming on for the past 30 minutes.
Bring your big ass over here.
Well, I had to weigh in my big sack of fish. It took me 10 minutes for each fish.
Come tell us about it.
Am I allowed to do this now? There he is. How you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Oh, he's from G-Crack. Actually, he's got a rep to talk to, guys.
He got pulled away for business.
He's got to talk a little business.
Got to talk a little business. Somebody else has been waiting. It's more important.
Not really.
Oh,
And we're losing a minute, too.
They're bailing.
We're bailing, and we got freaking Travis.
Don't bail. Oh, we just jumped back up. B Rob's coming. He's right here. He's standing right next to me.
I'm about to eat some Doritos.
He's so close I can smell him.
Can you hear that?
You're gonna eat Doritos online. Ugh. Dude, we're never gonna get this thing going. Like this is never gonna be that big of a show.
I think Triple T's over with.
Yeah. Well, let me jump up here.
All right, guys. Take it. You want a Eagle Claw sticker? Hang on, guys. B-Rob will be on.
Dude, you can't just sit. You gotta like talk to people.
Bro, it's alive. We're chilling, bro. B-Rob's coming.
We got another comment.
What's up, fellas?
What is it?
Bass and Grass.
What's up, man?
I bet he used these because S was taking Bass and Grass. What's up, man? Thanks for watching.
All right, guys. B-Rob is here, ladies and gentlemen.
are we live?
We've been live for like an hour and a half, bro. Waiting on you.
Oh, we got handheld mics.
Yeah.
I've got a handheld.
Yeah, no, you
have to
don't get
hold
this
that.
one.
With two hands.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Juice Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Robinson, your
Dude, take over.
local crank dealer.
I like that shirt, by the way.
Hey, B-Rob, is it over?
For us, it is.
Do you want to talk about
no,
it? Or no?
it is not over. They've got a long line of people waiting to weigh in.
Looks
Oh, it's going
30 pounds
slow.
in the lead, right at 30.
Bonds and money gonna get him?
Is that who's got it right now?
No.
Who's got it right now?
Burley.
Burley.
Oh, I don't know, man. I talked to Bonds yesterday, and he swears he hadn't been on the water. So
He doesn't need to be.
well, like I told him, nobody's been on the water. It's been off limits all week. Duh. But man, those two guys, anytime they are in the field, they are something to be reckoned with for sure.
Well, I think they're catching them super good, so they jumped in it.
Oh.
But they got Toyota Series next week. They're that busy, man.
Who?
Bonds and Monday. They're like getting after it
I
right
ain't worried
now.
about them. Here's the deal.
Let's talk TA. That's what we got.
We're
you
talking
here
tag
for,
life, bro.
man.
We've done had. Let me tell you what we're going on. Daryl Gleason, Keith Combs, Cody Huff. Brandon Polnick was too good to sit down with.
No, he wasn't, dude. We didn't even ask him. Dang.
No,
Drew
Shane
Gill
did.
was too good for us, but Brandon Polnick, he
I
would
heard,
have
I heard KVD was in earlier.
He
Was
was
he
this
here?
morning.
I
He was
heard-
here
I
this
heard-
morning.
Oh,
He was here
okay.
this
So he
morning.
wasn't. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, he would have sat down.
Yeah, he and I are basically like best friends now.
Mm.
So
There you go.
yeah, it's kind of a thing.
There you
I
go.
don't want to make a deal out of it.
No, we've had a lot of guys come in, just kind of, guys that I've known for a long time and kind of came in, just say hello, things like that. We had John Cruz in yesterday. Caleb Summerall's been coming around, and
Mhm.
of course, the guys you just mentioned. So
Lee Livesey.
yep, Lee obviously is one of our big guys. So he's been coming around and helping. Him and Keith did a seminar back here talking about pre-spawn fishing yesterday. So it's been a very, very eventful weekend. We've enjoyed it tremendously. We can't be more greatly appreciative of all the support that we've gotten over the last 3 days and even before that, and what will continue on. The reception has been really great, and something that we're building, and we're proud of building it. It started with this guy here and Jeff Rude. They kind of got the thing started and built the name and things like that, and we were just lucky enough to take it over, and myself and Brandon kind of getting things going in a different direction, and kind of just building the brand that was already there.
Yeah, man, this place is unreal. They've done a lot of work in it. If you haven't been by, I mean, it's for real, dude. I mean, it's always been a great tackle store, but like the walls, it looks like y'all did a whole.
Oh, they revamped. They basically tore down everything I had built.
Yeah, it was.
They're like, oh,
No,
this looks like crap.
Kind
We're
of
gonna
sucks.
redo
We're
this.
gonna do what we want.
It was definitely a 100% total remodel in a lot of ways. And, as much as I'd like to sit here and take credit for it, I can't. This woman over here at the register, my wife, she was really kind of the brainchild as far as, the remodel and kind of the layout and things like that. So people don't realize, unless you come into the store, like how involved she is with it as well. So hats off to her.
Yeah, every time I'm in here, she's always working, always doing something.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was a little nervous this morning. I came in before to check with her. I was like, hey, Brian told you, he asked you permission, correct? That we could, and she's like, oh yeah. I was like, okay. I don't want to showw up, start setting up. She'd be like, what the hell do you think you're doing?
She's a bulldog, man. She'll get after you.
I know who the boss is.
Oh, no doubt.
I know
No
who the
doubt.
boss is.
I don't even wear real pants because I know I don't wear the pants in a relationship. So, I mean, I'm just wearing
You wear them joggers?
yeah, I wear joggers.
Nice, bro.
No, so talk about the giveaways. I mean, we kind of talked a little bit about it, but I see things everywhere. It's almost a little too much to keep up with.
Yeah, we've got so much going on. I mean, we've got some of our vendors that have come in. Sims is doing some really cool stuff. We've got Bubba Blade doing stuff. But with purchases, you get free shirts, free Tackle Addict shirts, Eagle Claw, Trocar. I mean, pretty much all the vendors that we had in is doing some sort of giveaway. We've got raffles going on. Door prizes. I mean, just all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's really a deal that if you're kind of just wanting to come in, maybe grab a few baits and have an opportunity to at least walk out the door with, something possibly free, or win something, a package that we've put together that is extremely high priced, high dollar. We've got even Japan Import Tackle, one of the vendors that we work with.
Oh, nice.
Gave a deal over there with 2 Gancraft jointed claws. So, I mean, it's some really cool stuff, some really high-end stuff. You got the Costa bags sitting right back here behind us.
Oh, yeah.
We've got stuff going on with those. And, I mean, they got a pair of Costa sunglasses in there, rod sleeves, all sorts of stuff. So, just a lot of cool stuff going on, man.
And when are y'all going to do the drawings?
We're going to do drawings, I believe, today. I believe it'll be this evening.
6?
Have to check with the boss, as you said.
Yeah. Check with El Jefe there.
That's what's up, man. We just got done going through some of the Brandon Belt fishing stuff and talking about the Tackle Addict contingencies y'all got there. That was really cool. I didn't even know that. But that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to think of some out of the box stuff to do with Brandon Belt and the show series and stuff like that. And everybody does a hat contingency or a clothing apparel contingency and things like that. But we're trying to think outside the box. We're trying to bring the website into it. For example, we go to Lake of the Pines or the other place, Cedar Creek. Somewhere like that. I mean, we may implement the website somehow or something like that. So we don't know how we're going to do it, but what we decided this past week of really getting that thing going, I think it's a really cool deal. And I don't know if you guys talked about what it is.
Yes, the Bass Mafia.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty
like
cool deal. I mean, you got an opportunity to double your money up. So
so you got to do both, though, right?
You got to do both. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So if you purchase the Bass Mafia, obviously you're in that, and you can win $1,000 if you're highest placing finisher. But if you're wearing Tackle Addict apparel, we double it up. So it ends up being $2,000 if you're doing.
But in order to qualify for the Tackle Addict apparel, you have to have done the Bass Mafia.
You have to have done the Bass Mafia,
okay.
And you have to have the Tackle Addict.
So you might as well do both anyway. I mean, you got to come buy some Bass Mafia stuff. There was a little confusion earlier. Maybe it's my bad on the crappie mafia thing, but Carter cleared that up for us.
Is it all under one roof?
Well, that's what he said.
I was just
Yeah,
teasing
that's
Brett because I told him, hey man, go grab me some Bass Mafia stuff. He brought me crappie mafia.
Oh,
It's like, no.
no.
Carter said it's good.
Yeah, it's
if you like
totally
crappie
different.
fishing.
It's different color.
Oh, so does it count or not?
Yeah,
Carter said yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I got you.
It's all under the Bass Mafia umbrella.
I got you.
The House of Outdoors.
House of Outdoors.
Yep.
That's it.
What's up, man?
Well,
I've been wanting to ask Travis Hunter to come on all afternoon, but Shane won't let me.
Is he still in here?
yeah, he's in here.
I think he's still in here. I hope he's.
Well, let's get him on.
He wanted you to ask him.
Let's get him on.
I just felt like it'd be
Shane's
a little
scared
more.
of him. I mean,
I
he's
just felt
two-way
like it'd be a little more
superstar. I
fluid.
get
You
it.
know him, we don't know him. It'd be weird for me to just go.
Actually,
to
I've
him.
never met him.
Are you serious?
I have never met him.
I told you. Dude,
I've
Dude, he
exchanged text
he can have my
messages.
seat because I need to use the
I've
restroom.
exchanged text messages.
B-Rob, he
and
sat
things
right
like that,
there.
but I have not met him yet.
he was
Yeah.
sitting right there.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's see if we can get him on.
Let's just ask him. I don't know.
go
where he's
snag him, dude. Go
Yeah.
At. Where's he at?
go get him,
Let's see.
Brian.
Let's see. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can go get him.
Is he talking to people or not? Guys, this is the guest I've been waiting all day to talk to.
That's kind of rude, man. What about all our other guests? What about Brian? You just kick him off. He's here for like 7 minutes.
Okay, well,
This is his place.
you just let me in on this one, okay?
Hold on. Let's get a question here. Well, we'll wait. We'll answer this question at the end.
No, what is it? What is it?
As a team, with y'all strategy going into Conroe, what is y'all strategy going into Conroe? Go for the win, but risk not getting a check, or try and get the limit, hope you
Okay,
upgrade?
I'm just going.
We're always going for the win,
We don't even know how to cut.
not
a check.
layup.
We don't know how. We don't know how to fish. If we wanted to lay up, we don't know how.
Yeah, laying up's not a big thing for us. So,
But I don't think we would know how even if we wanted to.
yeah, it's just. I mean, we like to look for.
I'm telling you right now, Conroe is so tough. I couldn't. I got. If
Honestly, you catch 5. It's hard to catch. Oh, well, I don't know. It's probably. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be hard to catch 5, but they got a 16-inch limit, so 5 on Conroe is gonna be. You got a really good shot at running a big one anyway. But no, to answer your question about strategy, we're always looking for the win. I mean, if we feel at some point during the day we're in a bind. Let's take the belt for example.
we did not.
We realized we're going for the win, and then about 11, we were too slow to adapt to
Well,
like.
it was probably more
uh-oh.
like hour left in the day.
We're like, oh crap, let's go try to catch a couple keepers to salvage a check. But no, strategy is always to go for the win. This is a points deal though, so we need to be a little careful. But I feel like if you set your bar really high and you're aiming for a win, like you're gonna run into some big ones.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have. We're going for the win. We're always going for the win.
Yeah, I think the reality of it is at Conroe, though, you're going to have some local boys that are licking their chops for that one. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not possible at all. It's always possible, but there's some boys coming for that one. Some Conroe hands coming for that one for sure.
How do you set your Instagram profile to public?
I thought it.
Because
Ours-
they said one of the Scott that we gave a hat to, he said that I need to make it public so I can accept messages. I don't know how to do that.
You get friend requests on there?
it's
on
not
the
friend
juice?
requests.
Okay, well, then it is public.
They just start following.
Mm-hmm. Then it's public. We have to follow you back to see that it would be under the DMs under.
It should be under like a request.
It would be.
But it's not showing up. Look, you go under request. Oh, there
Is
it
that-
is. I got it.
Yep.
Accept. I accepted your request. Bobby Newton. All right. It's in there. Good. How are you, sir? Toyota? No, sir. I'll be practicing on Conroe.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. It was. Yeah, it was a little while ago. What's that? Yes.
Yoda? Yeah, he won a Yoda out here.
Yeah. Okay. I remember it. Did B-Roll talk to him?
Yeah, he's over there talking to him.
No, he's not.
Talking to Travis.
No, Trevor's out there. I'm going to go up there and talk to him.
Oh, B-Rob got hung up talking to a customer. But yeah, we'll get Travis Hunter on and B-Rob, and we'll close this thing out probably because we're at hour 2. We did get a comment that said do more lives.
I know. Yeah.
This
I just
is entertaining.
Really?
But Scott's also in a great mood because he has got a new hat coming in. So, also, I was right on Bassin Grass on his name, having 2 Z's because S's were taken. You know, I just kind of good at things.
Man, let me tell y'all, the amount of traffic's been in Tagline the past few days is unreal.
Yeah, it is. It is busy, but it's the busy time of year too. I mean, I remember, this time of year. What's today? Saturday. Big
Yes,
derb
sir.
out there today.
Even though it's blowing 110.
What about Castledine and Cecil on Conroe?
Yep.
Obvious threats. Those guys are going to catch them. They will be in the top. They are very, very good on that lake. I don't expect them to have anything but a good tournament. I would consider them, well, at least Russell Cecil, local. That's his home pond, I believe.
Oh, Todd's been there plenty.
Huh?
Todd's been there plenty as well.
Yeah.
They're gonna
they've
be fine.
got a lot of great experience. They're going to catch them. They're going to catch them great.
They might be looking at them.
Yeah, if they're those two are phenomenal sight fishermen, and there's a good shot they're going to pull up and catch them. They're great at fishing shallow. They're great at fishing deep. Pretty much good at everything.
Looking like the results are pretty much staying
What
the
are you
same.
looking up?
Same Triple T results.
You're
looking.
just staring down those triple T's or
I was
begging
trying-
for somebody to take the lead.
No, I just wondering. What's that? If he doesn't want to be on, then we're going to shut this thing
I'm
down.
officially going to cry.
If he doesn't want to be on, then we're going to shut it down.
Then he needs to call Dion right now.
Jason and Derek had 15.5, for those of you that are wondering.
Jason Derrick?
Yeah.
Really? Well, congratulations.
Uh-oh. Hold up.
2
Yes,
to
sir. Can I get him on?
1. Alec,
Yeah.
go get him.
Perfect.
The man just walks like these guys, these poor people just walking in here and buy some tackle, want to be left alone. Dude's got his hood up trying to hide from people, and Wyatt's chasing him down. We need that Jaws music. We need the Jaws music of him like hunting somebody down. I know. He's going to get Alec Morrison, who is a freaking hammer from upstate New York. Came down here last year in the Toyota Series and dominated. Won by like 28 pounds. We'll get him to talk about it. He caught a 1380 something. I'm telling all the stories, so we're going to have nothing to talk about. I better get up. Man.
This is why you stay live. Heck yeah, bro. We got you a mic right here, bro. Guys, we didn't plan this one at all. I just saw him walk in. I was like, man.
I saw like chase you down. That was kind of scary.
He walks in. I see him. I'm like, perfect. Like I walk up to him. I was literally like, hey, bro, I know you don't know me.
No,
and he was like, hey, I love the show. And I'm like, perfect. We're live right now.
I knew exactly what was going on.
Well, I saw you kind of like glance over and you're like, I got to get out of here.
No, I glanced over, but I didn't even notice actually.
Oh, you're good.
We're just chilling.
Dude, I want to start with a fish catch story.
Oh,
And you know which one I'm talking about.
I think he's tired of talking about this
Yeah.
dang fish.
No.
Sure.
I don't care. I want to hear it.
Yeah, so it was pretty nuts. I mean, I wasn't really expecting it. It was just that first day of practice. Caught her at like 9 a.m. I'm like just running around kind of checking stuff that, I haven't looked at in like a year,
Yeah.
basically. And I fished this one really obvious pile and is in Beach actually.
Oh,
Jesus.
And, I don't even care. It's so obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just fishing this pile and literally get bit inside the pile. I never saw her on scope. That's what everybody always asks me is how big was she on
Got you.
scope?
Oh, you didn't even see her.
Yeah, never saw her. She was in the pile.
Oh.
And I hook her and she immediately just swims right out of the pile. Like
Perfect.
barely fought at all. Like fought like it was like a 6-pounder, 7-pounder. I could see it on scope while I was fighting it, so I knew it was really big, but I really didn't didn't know exactly how big, and she never came up and jumped or anything. And I'm just like kind of casually looking around to see like if anybody's watching this and that. And I like feel her start to come up. So I just sit down at the console and she comes right up with her mouth open and I just grabbed her. But the moment when I grabbed her, I was like, man, what even is this? Like, I was like in disbelief. I'm like trying to judge it.
Yeah.
And I put it on the scale for like just a second, kind of felt bad almost hanging her from the scale. But yeah, I put her on there and it was like my Rapala said like 13.6, like 13.65 or something like that. And I was just like, oh my God, this is a freaking share lunker.
Yeah, man. We
Man.
don't see a lot of those on Rayburn, dude. That's like
Yeah.
that was pretty monumental.
No, it's
for
been
Rayburn.
it's been a little while. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right,
Sure, I want to
no
get
problem.
this guy's signature. He's like the next big thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. For sure.
Man, lots of people coming in and out
Yeah,
today.
man, it's busy. It's
Yeah.
busy.
There you go.
Oh, you gotta sign it
I gotta
too,
sign it?
dude.
Yeah,
You
gotta
want
get his signature.
this, guys.
Listen.
He's gonna be a big. Yeah, I'll
You need
get
to
there.
like cut his name out because this is gonna be like a big deal. You know what I mean?
I know he cuts that.
Yeah, he did.
Thank y'all for doing that.
You bet, you
Absolutely.
bet.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, bro. So like I've mentioned your name on the show and like we don't know each other, right?
Mhm.
But like I'm a fan. Like I fish, but
Mhm.
we're both fans of the sport. And I don't know if you've heard me mention you or not, but like I told Shane probably a year ago now or so. It's been a while, but I was like, hey, there's a couple guys that you need to watch out for that are coming. And you've always been one of those names.
Yeah, no, when you were over here for that toy series, I think I was at an open. I mean,
Mhm.
otherwise I would have beat you clearly at that toy series.
Yeah.
No. I heard what you're doing. I can't remember who called me. Somebody called me, was like, this dude's in the lead. He's from upstate New York. I was like, a dude from New York rolled down here and is throttling everybody at Rayburn.
Oh yeah, throttling us.
Yeah, dude,
that was a wild case.
that was cool, man. I mean, you're definitely I feel like you're on a rocket ship.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it seems
I'm
like.
trying.
It's
I'm trying
cool to watch.
I'm trying to ride it.
Yeah.
But no, I watch all your guys' shows. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen every one of them. So
Oh, dude, that's
Oh,
awesome,
man.
bro.
I appreciate the shout outs all the time. It's really cool. It's kind of surreal,
Yeah, no, I mean, Wyatt's always got a pretty good pulse for who's a threat and who's coming.
Mhm.
I try to ignore it because it's hard enough for me to find 5 bass to catch. So
No, you guys are good in that Bass Nation. Congrats.
Appreciate you.
appreciate it,
Appreciate you,
man.
man.
Well, so you're fishing the Yoda this week?
Yeah, yep. I'll be here for the Yoda.
There you go. How was I know that after that practice, obviously with the invitational, I mean, you had a great finish. Don't get me wrong, but like,
Yeah, you did great.
Did you feel good about it, or
No, I honestly, like after practice, I didn't feel good about it at all. I haven't spent a ton of time here, but I've probably spent like a good 45 days or so, prior to this event, counting last year. And then I came for some pre-practice in January. And, in January, I was like throttling them like 30 to 40 pounds a day, like mega bags. And it was like pretty easy. And then this go around, it really wasn't. And fish are just moving a ton. And,
Mhm.
I really just kind of adjusted every day of the tournament and looked at a lot of new water and just kind of ran around. And, I got a little lucky and caught a really big one on day 2. And,
Mhm.
it was in a place I figured I could potentially catch a real big one. So not complete luck, but still, that one helped me out a ton.
That was
And
11, right?
yeah, an 11.4. And actually on day 3, I spent about 2 hours fishing for one even bigger, and it was like 50 feet away from where I caught that 11 the day before. And, I just kept fishing for her and kept coming back to her, and she wouldn't bite. So day 3 hurts, it was kind of a pretty rough one for me, but, I looked at the fish to do a lot better for sure.
Yeah, man, it happened. What did you end up finishing the event overall?
I finished 9th overall.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
great,
yeah.
Man, for I fished the invitationals last year, and to start the year with a top 10, I was fortunate enough to have one of those in the invitationals last year, but it was an absolute roller coaster, let me tell you. For you to start the year off like that, though, man, like I know you've already got a lot of confidence from, probably your Toyota Series finishes, obviously,
Mhm.
and your self belief it's a big deal, and obviously you're believing yourself. Very humble, man, which I really like.
You
But
got to be in this sport.
you really
know?
do, because it'll humble you.
It will, man.
You know what I mean? And but yeah, that's great, man. Great for your start, man. It's a really big deal as a rookie to get off to a good start. So good for you, man. And I think
Thank you.
the schedule looks pretty good for you on the road ahead.
Yeah, overall, it is a really good schedule. There's a couple events, the next two,
Yeah,
I
no,
would say are
yeah.
the biggest question
Yeah.
marks for,
Yeah.
even people not fishing it are probably looking at it like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, West Point's going to be interesting.
Very
and
interesting,
I would say Kentucky is probably going to be the toughest one for me.
dude. I don't know.
When are y'all going to Kentucky?
I think you're gonna
I think it's what do you call
April.
it? Yeah, April, very beginning of April, I think.
like we can talk about that event, right? You're not like
Yeah,
we could
no,
just like
it's-
talk about it, right?
Yeah, it's not off. It's
Okay.
not off limits.
So I don't know if you saw there's a Toyota there last year in April.
Mm-hmm.
Big smallmouth.
Yeah, I suspect it'll be playing the same.
Mm-hmm.
I went there for 2 days of practice.
Mhm.
This was the only 2 days I've ever been on the place, but I went there for 2 days after the Toyota Series Championship on Table Rock,
Mm-hmm.
and man, it was kind of wild. Like I didn't really fish much; I just graphed a ton, but it's hard to graph around there with all those carp. Like,
Oh God, I
dude,
can't imagine.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I
that
can't
many
imagine.
fish.
That's crazy. I heard that that place, obviously the carp
Mhm.
epidemic, whatever, but it's finally coming back a little bit from what I'm hearing.
Mm.
And when y'all are there, you're gonna be there at a totally different time. But it sounds like from that Toyota, like I said, dude, I'm a fan. I pay attention to a lot of stuff that's going on. Sounded like from that event, I remember reading some stuff like pretty much dominated by smallmouth, but it sounded
Mhm.
like they were spawning.
Yep.
And they were looking at them. So I just not with their eyes, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I think you're gonna be all right, man. I really do. Yeah, West Point definitely a toss up, but then you're gonna get to go, up north a little bit to, where y'all go? Y'all go to
Champlain.
That'll be a
and-
spawning.
Well, we
event.
got it's West Point, then Kentucky, and then we got Eufaula, Alabama.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
That'll be a cool one.
Yeah.
And then I've never been there either, but I'm looking forward to that
You'll
one.
like it.
Mhm.
Fishing offshore, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then of course Champlain, and
Mhm.
that one I can tell you my practice right now. I already know what's going to be going on, but that one will be good. And then Detroit River. So whether you want to go to St. Clair or go to Erie,
That's cool.
pick your poison.
That's
and,
really cool.
yeah,
That's really cool.
it'll be cool for sure. They both set up kind of differently, so it'll be interesting to see where it gets won out of.
Absolutely, man. What are you thinking for the Toyota the next week? Think it's gonna take more weight than Drew Gillard to win this whole thing, or less?
I think it'll take less weight.
Did you really? Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll take a little less, but I could be wrong. I've been.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. I
Rayward's
feel like-
super hard to predict.
It is, man. It's hard to just catch them 2 days in a row on this place.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely, it is.
Seems like they're moving around a ton.
Mm.
I feel like they want to be like moving shallow.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like it, and especially with that weather we're gonna get, I'm sure a lot of guys will catch them out of the grass and stuff like that. But also, there's gonna be more competition up there fishing that same kind of stuff. So, despite the amount of fish, I feel like that'll get caught in the grass. I feel like it'll still be one on scope.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably safe to say that, but
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
you.
but yeah, I don't know. It's definitely just hard, even for me right now, to just pretty much stay consistent.
Yeah.
by
Mhm.
any means.
So
Yeah,
day to
I
day.
feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
For sure. Well, man, we appreciate. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Thanks a bunch. This
I
is amazing.
freaking appreciate you coming on. I'm sure we'll have you on again, like when we're actually.
Yeah,
Like,
man, we need
Yeah.
to do a new full show with you, get you
Yeah.
on, and get
Yeah.
kind of like we like to do. I'm sure you, as you've seen some of our episodes, just kind of get a story, a little background.
Yeah, heck
yeah, dive more into your story.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Well, I'm gonna go
I'm
grab
down.
a water, and we appreciate you coming on. dude.
Appreciate you,
thanks
bro.
a bunch, guys.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely, bro.
Man, it was
Thanks
good
so
to
much.
meet you, dude. Good luck this week. Love to catch up again with you guys.
Yeah, for sure, bro. What is
6 p.m. drawings is what it says.
Okay, what are we?
Grab a water real quick.
What are we at? Where are we at with?
Let me grab a.
Okay. 1 second, guys. We're just rolling with this thing. Y'all know how we're doing it. Lauren, why don't you come sit down? Tell the people what they want. Tell the people how you deal with me.
How do I do with you? Why? You want me to really tell people that? You want me to hop on for a sec?
Yeah.
Have you changed?
Yeah. Tell me what's going on in the comments. Put your headphones on.
I'm gonna be the next big thing.
Who said that?
Me. Shane's head's too big for this. I don't
Tell me the comments. Click on the comments and it'll put them on the screen.
like click it.
If you click the actual comments. There you go. What does it
Somebody
say?
said, you gonna give it another shot or stay local the next couple of years? That was probably to Shane.
Probably to Shane. Shane is trying to get back to the Opens. Trust me, that's where he wants to be.
I don't even know how to work this mouse or nothing.
That's where we both want to be. Actually, we're trying to figure that out. We got Lauren on the
None of
set.
these are good. Y'all need to comment some better stuff.
Hey, get up. You're done. You're already done. You see what happens?
This is why I can't
see
do
what I
nothing
deal with?
because I'm just mean. No. they'll be
For all the
okay.
juice followers, that is
This is Lauren.
my
It's
lovely
me.
girlfriend,
Hi.
Lauren.
I keep up with Wyatt sometimes. What's this one? Who's this person? What does that say?
What does it say?
What about Castledine and
Yeah, we already answered that. Todd and
did?
Todd and
Never
Russell are
mind.
tough everywhere they go in the state of Texas, but they would definitely be contenders.
they need to give some better questions on the juice, but
Go to the bottom ones.
we're at the bottom. We're all the way down. Somebody said, damn, shots fired.
Shots fired. I don't know what that was about.
This one, me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all she does is shots fired
No.
all day. every
Lauren
day.
shoots it straight. I sure do.
Who is it?
Ac-
Richard Burks.
According to Wyatt's stepmom, I'm what? A ball of fire? Is that what
Yeah,
she
yeah,
told me
yeah.
on my birthday?
Yeah.
Ball of fire. So this is what Wyatt gets to deal with behind the scenes.
No. Ain't gonna do it. For real? Swear.
The boss is in the house.
All
No,
right, guys.
Callie's the real boss. I'll keep you entertained. Don't worry. I talk way better than them too.
Well, we're gonna have B-Rob back on, guys. We're gonna finally shut this live down.
Well, I guess I'm getting kicked off, guys. We need to win, Wyatt. We need to win.
We're gonna see what we can do.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lauren. We're gonna wrap this thing up here shortly, guys.
The boss is in the house.
Straight up though, huh?
Comment section is made for chatting, lady.
See, you don't want to get on social media.
Don't get them fired up over there
Yeah.
on the social
I
media.
don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if your heart can take it. You know.
Come close us out with us there, B-Rob.
He said, "Okay." We're gonna let B-Rob. Oh, that sounded weird.
That's the shank sword.
We're gonna let the crank dealer himself close us out.
Oh, I'm
All right.
closing these out.
Yeah, man. We're
Well, we
gonna
want
chat
to thank you guys. I like that.
I mean, if you want to do it like that, but I figured to give you
How long was this freaking live?
2 hours, 12
You ever
minutes.
been live for 2 hours?
Yeah.
He did the broadcast. He does the.
Oh, that's
football.
right.
I play football live. People think that's pre-recorded. It's not. It's live. It's actually live. Oh, 2 hours.
So, all right. So we're basically at 5 o'clock. So in an hour. So you guys got an hour left to get over here. And there's a line right now. This is awesome.
This place has been popping all day.
You guys got an hour to get in here to get your name in the raffle. So if you're local, stop watching this.
we might be having just a little tidbit. Okay, it's not solidified yet, but might be actually having like some of these Cast King tackle boxes over here. Might have a certain someone's signature on it.
Okay.
Travis Hunter. Just
Oh, there you go.
So you guys
Got
want to
some
come over and maybe
signed.
get an opportunity at that. It's not for sure yet, but we're about to go
But
ask
maybe.
him and
There's a chance.
Mr. Two-way star himself.
Man, he's talented. He's fun to watch for sure. Fun
Absolutely.
to watch. Well, so 1 hour, drawings are going down. Anything else you'd like to say to the folks there, Brian?
Man, just appreciate everybody's support. Like I said, it has been amazing to see the people, all the compliments that we've gotten. Amazing to see guys like you still coming around and guys like you supporting the brand and things like that. Honestly, it's a dream come true for me. You know, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of stress. It's it's very unforgiving, but at the same time, it's definitely been one of those deals where between me and my wife and Brandon, we see how this brand has been supported not only by the locals, but even the website growing nationally and things like that. Can't say that anymore that we appreciate you guys for everything and all the support.
There you have it. Well, you guys are giving back in a big way. Lots of giveaways coming here in an hour. So, man, appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in. And I'm sure this will be some more people watch it afterwards. We had some great guests, some good conversations.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys next time on The Juice.
That's right. Till next time, bro.
See you.
Oos, 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 oos.